Hello? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, I want to see all the Muppets fans in the chat rejoice. I love the Muppets.
Woo!
Oh, splendid, splendid, splendid.
Poggers!
Poggers. Oh my gosh, I think I've had that poggers sound for so long as a redeem. It's kind of crazy to think about. Oh. They're looking at my happy house. I think Kermit and I always forget his name. I think that Kermit and Charles Grodin want to come inside my house. It's been here as long as I have. Wow, maybe even longer. I think it's time that you guys come on in. Yes? You can come on into my house. I have big things waiting for you inside. Big things. Big things, people. I'm very excited. I was a different sheep. Yeah, I used to be different. Hi. I used to be straight up different. Hello, everybody. Welcome in to my happy, happy house. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. I've changed. I'm still the same on the inside. And I think, I think I'm pretty much the same on the outside, too. I'm a little different. Everyone changes over time. Both body and soul. But in the end, we're still the same. I also haven't taken down my Christmas tree. How can I take it down when so many people have dedicated so much art to me? I just can't. I can't. It doesn't matter that it's the new year. It doesn't matter it's 2025. It's staying up for a little longer. So bear with me. I used to be a real piece of shit. Itty bitty jeans. Chicken spaghetti at Ciccolini's. We're reading a Muppet magazine today. Muppet magazine. It is called... Well, we'll get to it. I was about to turn my camera on, but I'll tell you what it's called now. It is called The Muppets, the Super Unofficial Fan Guide. I don't know who this was made by. But whoever made it, they must be real big Muppet fans. And not just fans of, like, the Muppets, like Kermit, Fozzie, Miss Piggy, but all the Muppets, like Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, Muppets, maybe even more. I don't know. I don't know what's in store for us today. I have not looked at this magazine at all other than, like, flipping through it absent-mindedly. I don't know what's in here, but it says... 50 plus years of fun and laughs. That's a lot of laughs and a lot of funs. No Muppets left behind. No Muppets left behind. I hope they have some Thog representation in here. I want to see Thog. I want to see Sweetums. I want to see Thog. I want to see the Wilkins Coffee Boys. I don't know how in-depth this magazine is going to get. But I bought it for $14.99. I bought this for $14.99. I did not know it was that expensive when I was checking out, and I checked my receipt afterwards, and I was like, oh my gosh. That's expensive for a magazine, but worth it. However, it is worth it. If it's 50 years, and this probably came out in 2019. I don't think so. It says 50 plus years. 50 plus years. I feel like this is fairly new, but I don't know. It says display until... 3/3/25. That's Budo's birthday! Wait. Or maybe it's the day after Budo's birthday. I don't know. I always get confused. I think that Budo's hatch day might be March 2nd and not March 3rd. That always confuses me. An early Budo birthday gift. This is for Budo! And Budo will be out. This is gonna be like a hand cam stream. But that's after we get all of our housekeeping out of the way and our spoons. We get through all of our spoons. It came out like last year. Like late last year though. Hatch day, that's so cute. It's true. Birds are not born, they are hatched. They come out of their egg. Well, That's what it says on his certificate also, by the way. It says, like, his official hatch day was March 2nd, 2013. That's what it is, 2013. So, and all the times I've been streaming, pretty much, almost every year, we have done a beautiful Budo Cam stream for Budo's Hatch Day. So in a couple months, you can look forward to that. Budo's official Hatch Day stream. Let me look at the calendar. Actually, let's go to my kitchen. That's where my calendar is. Come with me. Come with me. Da-dum. Dun-dun-dun-dun. She's going fast. She's going fast. She's going fast. Let me look at my calendar. Okay, so March 2nd. That lands on a Sunday. So we might actually have to be doing Budo's Hatch Day stream on March 3rd, which is Monday. That's what we'll do. On March 3rd, Monday, March 3rd, in a couple months, we will be having a Budo Hatch Day stream. Get excited, Budo fans, but you might see Budo today. In fact, I'm pretty sure you will see Budo today. Because Budo, after we do our spoons and take a peek in our sock drawer, not our sock drawer, our spoon drawer. Don't look for the piss drawer. Don't look too hard. Be careful what you look for. But once we get all that out of the way, I'll turn my camera on. I'll go get Budo out of his cage. The pee-pee drawer. Yeah. We're doing Spoonorama. If you don't know what Spoonorama is, check those messages in chat. Read about it. Read up. Do your research. Because we're about to look. We're going to look. Da, 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 da. Let's open this drawer first. Usually I either start on this side or on this side. I've never been like, let's start in this middle drawer, because that's too chaotic. That's just too chaotic. Okay, here we go. Huh? Oh. It's the green guy. I don't know what to call this thing. Some people call it, like... Some people say that it's, like... I don't know, like a Yeti. I don't know what it is. Here. Wait, I gotta grab my keyboard. Look at him. I don't know what he is. He has fuzzy arms. I'm gonna say... It's Squid Games. It's Squid Games! I don't know what it is. But he's my green little guy. And I think it's a cute spoon. It's a nice little spoon. He has some frozen yogurt. He's got a spoon of his own. It's beautiful. I'm gonna open the second one. Bugs Bunny? This is our third. Wow. This is quite serendipitous. Look. We've had 3 Spoonoramas this week, and all 3 of them have introduced one of our new Looney Tunes spoons. And this is important to note. So not yesterday. On Monday, we had Daffy, and Daffy won. Daffy won. On Tuesday, we had Marvin the Martian, and Marvin the Martian won. And today, we have Bugs. Will Bugs win? It really makes you think. I don't rig this at all. This is completely chance. It could be a gray Buster Bunny. No, it couldn't, because I'm looking on the back of the spoon right now. Hi. And it says Bugs Bunny. It says Bugs Bunny. In theory, it could be a gray Buster Bunny, but I just smashed your theory. I just busted your myth, buddy. Always bet on Looney Tunes. Hello. I need to say hi to all of you. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'll do it after I open up all these drawers. Will we keep the Toon streak going? That's what I want to know. Will Bugs Bunny be the winner today of Spoonorama? Who knows? Let's find out the other drawers. Let's open them. Huh. Tails! Tails! I love you, Tails. Tails is such a little sweetie pie. Tails. Tails. And the 4th spoon is Daffy. Bugs versus Daffy? Oh dear. What's it gonna be? Oh dear. You said tunes or bust. Well, you have two options then if you want to vote for a Looney Tunes character. It's up. Thank you so much. I believe Quinn. Thank you, Quinn, for starting up the prediction. You guys have 2 minutes to put your breadcrumbs down. Could it be rabbit season or duck season? Is it rabbit season? Or is it duck season? Let me show you. Here's Daffy, Tails, Bugs, and this green guy. And this big peanut guy. Sorry, I was thinking of the SpongeBob movie. My best friend in the world, Patrick, and this big peanut guy. Okay, I'm getting everyone. I'm compiling all the spoons. You just give me a minute, but you guys only have like a minute to put your points down. So, put your points down now, predict now, put your breadcrumbs down now, or forever hold your peace. Got it? You got it? You picking up what I'm putting down? I got the Daffy spoon. It says Daffy Duck on the back. And the Bugs Bunny spoon, here it is. It says Bugs Bunny. I want you to know my history for that guy is Green Yeti and Green Freak. Yeah, I call him Green Freak sometimes. Thank you so much. I think it's so fun. I know that like Spoonorama is a thing we do every time. I hope it's as fun for my mods as it is for me and everyone else. I love my mods. I love my Super Sock Squad. I got all 4. I get to shake them around now. Okay, ready?
Super Sock Squad.
Ooh. Thank you, mods.
Thanks, Mod.
It's fine. I'm normal. Pay no attention to me. Just keep going on as usual. Okay. I'm normal. All right, I think that's enough. Watching this while battling a cold, do you feel like you're hallucinating? Are you having a fever dream? I want to see, how many points did you guys put on? Ooh, 22,000 points in the pool. Wow. Oh my gosh. Pretty much all of these spoons have less than 20% of the pool in them. And Bugs Bunny? Our Bugs Bunny? Let me see him. No, that's Daffy. Our Bugs Bunny has 56% of the pool with 12.7k. Everyone else has about like 2,000 to 3,000 breadcrumbs. So basically, if Bugs wins, then whoever puts their points down on that, you're going to be winning, of course. But if anyone else wins, then you're probably going to be getting a pretty big return. So I'm going to pull a winner now. The winner in 3, 2, 1. I'm holding the winner in my hand. I have the winner. Smooth to the touch. Bugs, you gotta lose. I hate the not underdog. What is the opposite of the underdog? I guess Top Cat? Top Cat? Isn't that a Hanna-Barbera cartoon? Who is the underdog? I guess Daffy is the underdog, but they kind of all are, other than Bugs. Okay, we're gonna close some drawers now. Hello, Coffee. Hello. I'm gonna close a drawer. There's gonna be a loser. Tails. I'm sorry, little buddy. Tails, you lost. This is not it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the Tails lovers, the Tails believers. This was not Tails' big day. It was not. I knew Tails wasn't gonna make it. God. Oh, God. I'm gonna close another drawer now. Are you ready? This one's gonna be devastating. Oh. I need to get more sound effects to play. Like when I close a drawer, it makes like a like a sound that would play in Deal or No Deal, like doom, the most dramatic noise in the world. I knew that people were not gonna be happy about this one. I knew it's not my fault. Don't hate the messenger. Hate the drawers. Hate the drawers. Suffering succotash. All right. That means it's between Bugs Bunny and this big green guy. It was Bugs, wasn't it? Well, let's just see about that. I will be closing the last drawer and revealing our winner for today's Spoonorama. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it was not Bugs. It was this green guy. Give it up for this green guy. Whoever voted for green guy, you were getting big returns. You're getting big returns. I'm sure about it. I'm sure you are. 22,000. I think there was only like 2K, somewhere around 2K hovering around there in the pool for the green guy. No, 3,000. 3K. And 4 people, you just got 22.7 thousand breadcrumbs. That's a big old pile of crumbs. Enjoy your crumbs. Enjoy. Thank you so much for participating. And I'm gonna eat some ice cream or something with this spoon later. So let me just yoink that. Whoop. Thank you all for playing. I'm so sorry if you lost all of your points. There's always gonna be winners and there's always gonna be losers for Spoonorama, and that's the fun of it, I guess. Try again next time. All right.
1 second.
Rabbit and Duck season was truly on, and neither of them. It was Green Guy season. I totally don't have myself to blame for going all in. You have no points now. Oh dear. Did you go on Bugs? Did you put a lot of points on Bugs? Tails will win next time. Mark my word. I hope so. That would be rather nice. I'm gonna go get Budo now. And we're gonna look at our Muppet magazine, okay? I'm excited. No. Okay. If you say so. I'll see you guys in a minute. See you in a minute. Bye.
Whee!
Budo is here. He's here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear him. Budo's just going like, beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. He's bouncing. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello, bouncy boy. Hi. He's bouncing. What are you looking at? Do you want to come down? He's so cute. He sounds so adorable. I wonder how much you were able to heal. Because he screamed. But he's been making other noises, but he's kind of far away from my microphone. He's like 3 feet away. You heard some good chirps. Oh, good. Oh, how grand. He can be heard. He is audible. Let me take a sip of water. And I have to say hi to all of you. Let's see. I'm getting my waving hand out. Hello. Hi. I'm going to start saying hi. Patrick got first. Hi, Patrick. Hello. I'm the Weeble. Hello to Ro. Hello, Patrick. Hi, Jewel Tier. Hi. Hi, Canadian KR. Hi, 6 postcards. It's nice to see you all. Hi, Happy Pineapple. It's nice to see you. You are quite new to our sock pile. but I can tell you're nice. And I'm happy to have you here. Hi, Mouse. Hi, Tummy or Olive. I just like calling you Tummy, but I know your name is Olive. Just know that. Hi. Hi, Ernesto. Hi, Fira. Hi. Hi. Hi, Angry Koala. Oh, Budo says hi. Moody Modron. Hi, Moody. Hi. Hello, Bienjet. Oh, thank you, Canadian KR, for resubscribing. Oh, thank you for 9 months. The sub, baby. Let's go. 9 months, baby. That's 9 months. Hello to, yes, hello, Bienjet. Hello, Meat Witch. Hi. Hello, Mabonk. What are you doing, Budo? Oh. Hello, Bones. Hi, Mediocre Tomato. And hello, Worthless Waste. Hi. And Graves. And Coffee Kindred. Hi. I feel like I have to sneeze. But now it's going away because I pointed it out. I think the sneeze is gone. Budo, what are you looking at? Do you want to come down? Fucking, hey. Hey. All right. I think it's time that I sit in my chair and we look at my Kamoa. Someone was redeeming dust bunnies so much. Ooh! Budo, what wrong, baby? Is it because I moved my keyboard? Yeah, things are a little shuffled. I'm gonna blow my nose. That's so funny. So when I blew my nose, my model just like looked straight forward and stared. Budo! What is my volume at? Yeah, let's turn that down. Okay. You're going to be lurkies. Oh, splendid. Have a good lurk. Let's get my camera out. Wait. Let's see. Does this work? Hello? Oh, hello! Hello, here's Budo! I have these cute little, like, glove sleeve things. And they're so cute! They're not socks, but they're kind of like socks for arms. My nails are not painted, no. They're not. They're not. It's a parrot. He's beautiful. Yes, let's see. He's on my shoulder now. Hello. Like if socks were toeless, I've seen socks like that before. And we're also for hands. Very Jules-coated gloves. I agree. Well, I am Jules after all. Budo? I see you're sitting on my shoulder. Do you want to come see? Do you want to come down here? Let me move this out of the way. Oh, he's so scared of it. I moved it and he got so scared. Come here, baby. Oh, he doesn't want to be in the camera. Okay. What if I flip it over and you can see Kermit and Miss Piggy and Fuzzy and Animal? Muppets be a little scary. I disagree. Budo. Okay, Budo. Yeah, Budo is a green cheek conure. We have a Budo redeem. Why is Ralph just at the bottom right? What, on the front? I don't know. He's down here. He's down here. I'm gonna put my keyboard on my lap. Maybe that'll make Budo less freaked out. Yeah. He gets freaked out by anything. But I can zoom in. Here. We have Coimit, Big Boyd, and Miss Piggy. Those are the three up top. I think it's so funny that Red, her name is Red, right? The Fraggle? Red from the Fraggles is just here on the front. Like standing on top of the P in Muppets. We have Statler and Waldorf, an animal. What is this guy's name? I know that he's from the Muppets, and he has like his little segment in the Muppets, but I don't remember his name. But we have the Count, we have Fozzie and Gonzo in his awesome chili shirt. We have Bert and Cookie Monster. And Rosita. Yup. What do you mean, yup? You know his name? Tell me his name, Lamago. Tell me his name. Is his name like Wally or something? Murray? This is Murray? He's not even on Sesame Street anymore. Oh, Murray, what did they do to him? They kicked Murray out of the gang? His name's Murray Monster. Well, Murray's not around anymore, I guess. Murray's retired. Rosita. We have Ernie, big heart around Ernie because I love Ernie so much. And Elmo, and Abby Cadabby, and Grover. Budo's scared. And Ralph, big heart around Ralph too, even though they just kind of shoved him in. His performer retired. Oh, I didn't know that. I think this is so cute. Sorry, my light is kind of blocking it. But, Elmo and Abby and Ernie are all holding hands. Do you see that? They're like, their hands are clenched together. It's so cute. Yes. Muppets and Sesame Street, they're definitely in the same universe. Grover, oh yeah, Grover's holding hands too. I never noticed. Let's see. I guess this is maybe all one picture because they definitely like edited this together. But I feel like Murray has his hand on Bert's shoulder. Do you see this? He has his little red hand on Bert's shoulder. How does Bert feel about this? So this must have been all in one picture. I don't know if the Count was originally in this image. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? You just follow the road to imagination. Almost all the Muppet and Puppet properties exist in the same world. It's true. It's true. I'm cracking my knuckles. Yeah, all the, like, Jim Henson puppet properties pretty much exist in the same universe. And it's, here, I'll read it. We're gonna open this soon. I'm just looking at all the details. Crack, crack, crack. It says, a look back, celebrating the Muppet Show and all the hit movies. Sesame Street Muppeteer shares his secrets. I wonder what Muppeteer it is. We'll see. And it says, plus an A to Z of your favorite monsters. Oh, I forgot to say Statler and Waldorf. Or maybe I did say Statler and Waldorf. They're, like, in the corner. He has, like, his hands on his ears being like, oh, horrible. Make it stop. I love this quote. I love this quote. I was thinking about this when I first bought it. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. That's what Kermit said. I don't know when Kermit said this. But it's a beautiful quote, and it's true. It's more important to be nice than it is nice to be important. I'm sure Swedish Chef must be in here somewhere. He must be. All right, let's open it. First page. Oh, see? Wait, no. I thought Swedish Chef was going to be on this page, but he's not. I'm going to have to, like, kind of push this down a little bit. The Muppets. A complete fan guide to the Muppets. Jim Henson told the Washington Post in 1956 that he came up with the term Muppet as a cross between a hand puppet and a stick puppet. Like a marionette? I always thought it was like a mix between puppet and marionette. I don't know if a hand puppet... Is like a stick puppet called a marionette? I don't know. Calling the word distinctive. Why is the webcam only picking up Zoot's face? Is like the little square... It's putting it on Zoot's like, okay, I see this one. Maybe it's because of the sunglasses. They think it's a human face. That's funny. I like that Walter is here. That makes me happy. He's right behind me, isn't he? I was picking up Waldorf too. Oh, yeah, if I cover Zoot's face, then it starts focusing on Waldorf. This one's Waldorf and this one's Statler. I always get confused about which of these old men are which. Zoot is the main character in Muppet Movie 3. What? There's another one. Are you lying? What is the third Muppet movie? Is that Muppets Take Manhattan? Is the third one? I don't know. I don't know which one is the third one. Oh, contents. Oh, beautiful. Why is Dr. Teeth in a void? He's right behind me, isn't he? And then, like, animals doing a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare pose. He's looming. Oh. Okay, so here's the contents. If you can't read it, it's okay. I'm going to read it to you. We have an introduction, and then we have this entire Meet the Muppets section. And it goes through... I mean, it goes through a couple, like, Muppets, but then a lot of Sesame Street Muppets as well. And then I think we have a page about Jim Henson. And also Frank Oz. Yes, we have a Jim Henson and a Frank Oz page, which is wonderful. And a Carol Spinney page. And if you don't know who those people are, then, well, you'll learn. You'll learn today. Carol Spinney. And then the Muppeteer that they have interviewed is Martin Robinson, which I don't really know who Martin Robinson is. I'm not sure, so I'll be excited to see, like, who Martin Robinson Muppeteered. How the magic happens. Behind the scenes stuff. Ooh. Okay. I feel like this is probably... These pages go over, like, the timeline, maybe? Movie magic, the movies. I don't know. Yoda? We have a page on Yoda. Very late into here, there's a Yoda section. Pop culture. 92 pages. I don't know if we're gonna look at all this today. This is from... Is this picture from the sequel to the 2011 Muppets movie? Muppets Most Wanted? And the song is like, we're doing a sequel. Yeah, Most Wanted. That's a good song. I don't know how I feel about Muppets Most Wanted. I think it's, like, pretty good, but not the best Muppet movie by any means. La 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 la. A furry phenomenon. That's the movie with evil Kermit. We're doing a sequel as they wait for Tom Hanks to make Toy Story 4. That happened. That literally happened later. It happened. A Phobie phenomenon. We're celebrating decades of the Muppets bringing laughter, joy, and learning to the world. On January 30th, 1974, TV audiences saw the Muppets in an entirely new light. They were previously best known for entertaining and educating preschoolers on Sesame Street in the daytime. Then ABC TV aired The Muppets Valentine's Show in 1974. Yes. A half-hour primetime variety show pilot. That was the pilot for The Muppet Show. There's, like, a crazy glare from my... Well, at least for where I'm sitting from. It's making it hard to read. There's my goat. There he is. There he is. There he is. Look, it's focusing on his face. Did you see it? I love when a square goes around one of their faces. We have located a Swede. I'm going to read this, and I'm covering this because it's making it easier for me to read. A half-hour primetime variety show pilot. The review was hosted by a hipster character named Wally, who suffered a bad case of writer's block and asked guest star Mia Farrow and his Muppet buddies to come up with the idea for a show to illustrate the meaning of love. It's almost Valentine's Day. Not really, actually. But I'm already seeing Valentine's stuff in the store. Basically. It's like a month and a half until Valentine's Day. Although Wally flopped as a host, the next year the concept was pushed even further with The Muppet Show, Sex and Violence! That's a good one. That was a year later in 1976. Or I guess 2 years later. Muppet Sex and Violence. Has anyone seen the Muppet Valentine's Show pilot and Muppet Sex and Violence? I've seen both of them, and they're okay. They're pretty okay. They're pretty funny. It's very interesting to see, like, the beginning of the Muppets. How would the Muppets do violence? They would, like, blow people up. They would throw things at them. Do they have cloth guts? They bleed just like the rest of us. They bleed. I need to watch Sex and Violence because of that title. I think it might be on YouTube. I think both of the pilots are on YouTube. Budo. Budo? You want pets? No, he doesn't want me to pet him. Okay. Finally finding a charismatic host in Kermit the Frog! Kermit! I wish that I had like a big marker that I could just scribble. I mean, I do have a marker, but I don't want to scribble. Kermit wasn't the host of Sex and Violence. I don't think it was saying that. This is a new paragraph right here. This paragraph was about Muppet Sex and Violence. Oh, which set the stage for The Muppet Show, which debuted in September 1976. Thumbs up. Nigel sucked. Yeah, I didn't really like Nigel, the Muppet. Budo's gonna get used to it. Budo will come down here and join us soon. Finally finding a charismatic host, Kermit the Frog, The Muppet Show brought sly satire, lavish musical numbers, and a big name guest stars, and made Miss Piggy a star. That's true. That's true. I love her. A movie franchise followed, and today, 5 decades later, the Muppets are seen as cultural icons, and their late creator, Jim Henson, a visionary. It's true. And while Wally would never... Did I say Wally? Wally would never host The Muppet Show, the franchise is going strong, with the second season of Fraggle Rock debuting in March 2024. Did it get canceled? I don't know. I have not watched the new Fraggle Rock show. I've heard a couple songs from it, and that's it. Season 2 happened. Oh, good. Good. Kermit was hilarious on Johnny Carson. He was! And so was Ralph! You're here to promote sex and violence? No. Fraggle Rock did a stage musical? Can I watch that? Can you send that to me? Is it available? Sesame Street is celebrating its 55th anniversary in November of 2024. Wow. And they celebrated it by getting rid of Muppet Vision. How beautiful! It's no wonder that director Ron Howard chose to focus on the Muppets creator for his Emmy winning. Wait, Ron Howard? Oh, I really need to watch that. Jim Henson Ideas Man. It's on Disney Plus. I literally need to watch that. It's by Ron Howard. Ron Howard directed the live-action Grinch movie. The Jim Carrey Grinch. That's Ron Howard. Ron Howard is, like, amazing. I need to watch Ideas Man. All I do is whim no matter what. Got money on my mind. I can never give it up. Budo, I miss you. Do you want to come see everyone? No, he doesn't want to. I miss my Budo, even though he's right behind me. I just want to show him to you. Swedish Chef. He's on my head now. Let's see. Using Henson's personal archives. I'm not good at reading. Personal archives. And interviews with his family, friends, and coworkers, Howard got insight into what he calls Henson's restless creativity. Budo is a whimmer. He's a whimmer in my heart. There was always a smart idea, a witty point to make, an observation about the world. To see that evolve through the medium of puppetry and television, and then on into movies, was so interesting to me, the director said. I felt like you could actually observe a lot about entertainment, what entertains us, and why through his journey. It's so true! That's why I love the Muppets. You gotta put down the ducky if you want to play the saxophone. That's a good one. By the way, when we're done reading this, if we can get through it all in one stream and still have extra time, then we're gonna watch some Sesame Street after it, perhaps. They got rid of Muppet Vision, but apparently are doing Rock and Roller Coaster with Mayhem. Yeah. People have been kind of speculating that Muppet Vision, maybe they're gonna like move it somewhere else in the park or move it like somewhere else to preserve it, which I really hope happens. Someone with the parks was saying there was some kind of area by Rock and Roller Coaster where people were speculating that they could just relocate Muppet Vision 3D? Yeah. And I hope that that happens. Because then they could have a little, like, Muppets mini-land. I mean, like, the same way that they do, but it would just be moved somewhere else in the park. I'm excited. I'm excited for them to change Rock and Roller Coaster. That's what it's called? Yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster. Starring Aerosmith. Meet the Muppets! Everything to know about Kermit, Miss Piggy, and the gang, and the usually unseen human performers who bring them to vivid life. Yes. Rare image of Dr. Teeth taking his hat off. Isn't he so cute? It's focusing on Zoot again. Yeah, it's like Zoot is the only person on this page. Muppet creator Jim Henson's... Oh, bless you. Bless you. Budo just sneezed twice. Muppets creator Jim Henson's favorite character was reportedly Kermit, due to his small size and light weight that wouldn't tire his arm when performing. But Henson's son, Brian, said that a lot of people thought that his dad was more like Rolf in real life, except that he couldn't play the piano as well. No way, Aerosmith, my drunk uncle's third favorite band. Yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster at, did we already did that stream. At Disney World, Hollywood Studios. We did a theme park for that, a theme park stream where we went to it. Virtually, we went to it. We went to it. And the next one we do, whenever that will be Epcot. I'll try to do it like towards the end of this month. We get to go to Epcot. We get to go to Epcot. Who's your favorite Muppet? Who's your favorite Muppet? I want to hear everyone's favorite Muppet. We'll see Gonzo's voice brother, Figment. Figment's gonna fart in our faces. He's gonna say, imagination is a blast! And then he's gonna blast a big stinky fart in our face. That's what happens. Yorick? Who's Yorick? Maybe Animal. Gonzo is my favorite. My favorite is, who's the dog? Ralph! That's my favorite too! I love you, Ralph! I love you, Ralph! This is my time that I show you my favorite picture of Ralph. Here's my time. Beautiful. I need to get this framed. He is so beautiful. I love you, Ralph. Kermit, because I identify with his anxiety problems and melancholy. I love Kermit as well. Kermit is definitely one of my favorite Muppets. It's hard because, like, if we're just talking Muppets, like the Muppets and not Sesame Street, Ralph is my favorite. Then Kermit is probably my second favorite. And then Miss Piggy is my third favorite. And then after that, it gets kind of muddy. Because I really love pretty much all of them. My fourth favorite, maybe is Scooter. I do really love Scooter. I think Scooter is so cute. And orange. And then maybe Gonzo. Yeah. And then Rizzo. I love Rizzo. They're all just great. I like that they put... Look at him. Right in the middle of the screen. Waldorf. Waldorf. I identify with Beaker. Anxious, accident-prone. Oh, dear. Beaker likes it, though. That's the thing about Beaker, is that I think that Beaker and Honeydew are in a very strange homosexual relationship, but one that works for them. I think they love it. Beaker likes it. That's the thing about Beaker. They're kind of freaks, these two. At least that's the way I think about it. They're openly gay or slightly bi? Yeah. One of those two. Udo's sitting on my shoulder. You want to come down? Mwah. I love you. What? What's going on? What are you thinking about? I tutor a child who's autistic and his special interest is the Muppets. Their cat's name is Beaker. Oh, that's beautiful. Statler is married to a woman. Is that canon? But when they show his wife, it's Waldorf in drag. Oh, what a strange little situation they've got going on. They're gay too. Now wait a second. It's kind of hard to... It doesn't really work. Wait. How's about that? They're all so gay. My gay-ass Muppets. The only Muppet show... They only go to the Muppet Show to escape their wives. Hi, Nico. My gay vision has activated. Kermit! 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 He's been making it look easy being green for nearly 70 years. The TED Talk in Jackson, Mississippi in 2015 had all the features of the usual features of such event. The darkened stage, the smartphone to call up informational slides, the iced drink to keep the throat moist, the disruptor jargon like conspiracy of craziness. Come on. Not to mention the standing ovation for the speaker. There was just one major difference. The speaker was a frog. Kermit the Frog! Also, hi, dude. Hello. Oh, Budo. Budo, you will go anywhere but on camera. He's camera shy today. Waldorf is the shorter, fatter one. Oh. So this is Statler, and this is Waldorf. Statler, Waldorf, Statler, Waldorf. Okay, that makes sense. I need to try to remember that. Nearly 70 years after his first TV appearance on a local Washington, D.C. TV station, Kermit the Frog is firmly established as an international icon, a star of music, movies, television, and video games. Muppet Party Cruise! I want to listen to Muppet Party Cruise. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I got this. I got this. You guys all deserve to listen to this if you've never heard it before. Yes. Andu is here. Andu is here. We're looking at a Kermit Muppet Magazine. Hello. We're listening to the Muppet Party Cruise song. Do you hear it? You can hear it. Hello, 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 hi. Andu, I love you. I love you. How was the rest of your stream? Andu is doing a moving donathon. Andu, I love you. I love you. We are looking at this magazine today. It's the Muppets Super Unofficial Fan Guide. I wasn't good. I'm tired and sleepy. Oh, it makes sense that you would be sleepy. You're doing ASMR for like 5 hours straight every single day. You ASMR yourself sleepy. I hope you have... Sorry, I love this song.
Just one way to succeed, so keep me off the danger squares and roll that 9 that I need.
One door's red and the other's blue when you play the Muppets Party Cruise. I need to pause this, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna get distracted. Andu, thank you for the raid. If you need to go eat or sleep or lay down or poop or pee, please go do it. Also, I want to tell you, I might be trying to get back into ASMR soon. I might be trying another ASMR soon. ASMR stream soon. Because I just want to. I want to do it so bad. And I'm thinking maybe... ASMR! I love ASMR! I listen to it like... I listen to ASMR like every single day. And I do it to Budo every night before I put him to bed. And so I'm thinking... What are you looking at, Budo? He's looking at my gloves. Budo is afraid of my awesome swag. But yeah, if I do ASMR that like Budo is okay with and don't have any like scary items that angers Budo, like if it's just like mic brushing and mic scratching and whispering, then I think Budo would be cool with it. So maybe we'll try that soon, and that's for everyone. If you like ASMR, maybe you should follow me! And if you don't know who I am, hello, I'm Jules. I love the Muppets. I love silly things. I love colors. I love fun and games and sillies. And it's nice to meet you. We're on this page reading about Kermit the Frog. I'm secretly listening to ASMR right now. I would I do that sometimes when I'm like in a call with friends and we're watching a movie, and then secretly in another window I have an ASMR tab up and I'm just like listening to ASMR during the movie. I do that, but I don't do that during streams. Not during streams. That would make me too sleepy. Too sleepy. Here, listen to the rest of this song.
All about the games you choose when you
When you
play the Muppets
Party Cruise.
Okay, just the claps.
That's good. I like it.
One door's red,
The other's blue when you play the Muppets Party Cruise.
It's all about the
Games you choose when you play the Muppets Party Cruise.
All in
One great big canoe.
giant Muppets
Party Cruise.
like me.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, these are my wrist warmers. Thank you for the follow.
Sailing on the Muppets
Party Cruise.
It's been getting rave reviews this
When you play Muppet Party Cruise. That's it. That's a secret song that you only can hear if you play Muppets Party Cruise for the GameCube and whatever other, maybe it was on like the PlayStation. And if you watch the credits, this song plays. It's a great song. Thank you for all the follows. Welcome in LDSNRTV. Hello Tomohisa Kono. Hello the Salad Prophet. Hello Lennox. Hello Silly Frog Socks. Vibrating. Silly Frog Socks. Do you know when dogs, when you're like, do you want to go for, do you want to, and dogs go, they start like, that's me. I do that. Especially if your username has socks in it. I'm the sock VTuber. Oh, hi, Budo. I'm the sock VTuber. And hello, Sunny Satellites. Hi. Welcome in. Budo. Baby. Budo is here, but I don't really think he wants to be on camera very much. Budo, I love you. Oh, ooh, he flew away. I'm gonna take a sip of water. We're about to get an ad. So, you know, whatever. I'm gonna keep reading, though. We're just reading our magazine. Okay, here we go. Kermit the Frog is firmly established as an international icon, a star of music, movies, television, and video games. Kermit has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and rode as the Grand Marshal in the Rose Parade. His first incarnation is a simple hand puppet fashioned from an old coat with half ping-ponged balls for eyes. Now sits in the Smithsonian Institution. What makes Kermit's long journey from kid's puppet to popular culture phenomenon all the more incredible is that it all happened to such a self-effacing creature, the consummate everyman, every frog, the calm at the center of so many storms, dedicated to educating children and making adults smile. Oh, beautiful. Kermit made his television debut in 1955 on Jim Henson's 5-minute, twice-daily puppet show, Sam and Friends. Hello, thank you for the follow, 01 and Trevor2 Electric Boogaloo. Hi.
Do you ... do you know what a sock said to the other when they were at a sock party? They said ... this party sucks.
This party sucks. That's good. You found an amazing image of the Muppet Clifford and his puppeteer. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have to check that. Thank you. Guys, I don't like when people say that birds are not real or work for the government. That's a conspiracy. It's not real. Birds are beautiful. If you like birds, consider not calling them government drones because we don't like the government. We don't like the government. I like when the Muppets. Birds are for the people. Yes. And I learned this from Andu's stream a couple days ago. Andu was saying that pigeons are fully domesticated birds and fully domesticated creatures, and we abandoned them. And now they just roam the streets. They're all domesticated. For us, for the people. Birds are for us. They're for us. And we abandoned them. So just think, birds are your friends. Birds are friends. Birds are beautiful friends. You see them everywhere you go. Anywhere you go outside, there's going to be a little sparrow flying around. There could be a crow. I don't know what kind of birds you have where you are, but there's always going to be birds. And it's beautiful. I love birds. And there's a bird on my shoulder right now, and he's so scared. Why are you so scared? There's just so many items everywhere that are not in their usual place. Because I have my webcam right here. My keyboard is in my lap. And I have these weird sleeves on, which are beautiful, but Budo is not used to them. I'm going to keep reading. Thank you, Gogol de France. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into my happy house. Yeah, he was on Salmon Friends. At the time, Kermit wasn't even a frog. Did you know that? That Kermit wasn't always a frog? He kind of always looked like a frog, but he wasn't specifically a frog. He was just like a little lump. A little guy. Just an ambiguous amphibian without a name. Henson worked the puppet and provided the voice after modeling it after comic Stan Freyberg. I didn't know that. He was just a creature. And then this is here. Opposite page from top. Kermit opened his TEDx talk with the line, "It is great to be back in Mississippi. I have oh wait, I should do a Kermit voice. It is great to be back in Mississippi. I have deep roots here." Okay, so he's from the South. Has anyone seen Kermit Swamp Years? Not a good movie. Not a good movie. But he is from the South. That he is. You have 2 birds yourself? Oh, beautiful. What kind of birds do you have? I want to know. Here he is. Here, let's zoom in. This is what Kermit looked like. He still definitely looks very, like, amphibian, froggish. It's focusing on this guy's face. Okay, now it's focusing on his face. And then here's all the other salmon friends. There's some creepy looking guys here. I've never really been a fan of this one. I'm sorry. I found an image of Swedish chef's legs and his butt. In pants? Okay, show me. If it's in pants, then put it in the Discord. He just didn't have his neck collar. Yeah. That's true. And it's so funny that, like, him getting this spiked collar makes him a frog when I've never seen any sort of frog look like this. Oh, wait, no. His feet are also little nubs. And you can compare here. He has his little froggy feet. Thank you, Lamango. Over the years, Kermit's identity slowly took shape. By the 1970s, he had the familiar pointed collar and was officially referred to as a frog. And he finally got his name, although the origins of Kermit still remains unclear. By some accounts, he's named after Henson's childhood friend, Kermit Scott, from Mississippi. In others, he's named after Salmon Friends crew member, Kermit Calman Cohen. I didn't know that. All frogs have collars. Everyone knows that. Budo, you're so scared. Come here. Come here. You have green cheek conures? That's what Budo is. He's... Oh! Baby. Shh. I have to calm Budo. Budo, it's okay. It's okay. He's so scared for no reason. No, there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. Where was I? Oh yes, Kermit was one of the original characters on Sesame Street, usually playing a news reporter interviewing storybook characters. I loved when he was a little interviewer. He had a little trench coat on and a cute little hat on. For decades, he charmed audiences with his blend of innocence, leadership qualities, exasperation, bursts of naughtiness, and occasional melancholy. It's okay, it's just the Muppets. Okay, Budo. We can see the Salmon Friends. The 2014 film Muppets Most Wanted was dedicated to Jane Henson. After she succumbed to cancer the previous year. Oh no, this is her, Jane. Oh no. 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 Oh well. It happens. It's so sad though. Budo, you're really wigging me out. He keeps, like, looming on my shoulders and just, like, looking in a scary way. Okay, well, he's reading the magazine, too. Introducing himself with his signature, "Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here." He could sing, play the banjo, stage manage a motley bunch of characters on The Muppet Show, and handle, for the most part, the relentless advances of Miss Piggy, while always exuding positivity and joy, and urging everyone to dream big. Oh. Henson performed Kermit for the last time on May 4th, 1990. What was this? What was this performance? Do you know, Lamango? May 4th, 1990. I wonder what was recorded then. Less than 2 weeks later, he suddenly died. No! Kermit was then performed by veteran Jim Henson Company puppeteer Steve Whitmire. Arsenio Hall. I've never even heard of that. Was it just like a live performance? Or somewhere? That's very interesting. And then Steve Whitmire took over. I think Steve Whitmire played Kermit. Was his first, not his, I don't know. I think Steve Whitmire's first performance as Kermit was in The Muppet Christmas Carol. He was being interviewed, and then Clifford came out and confirmed he liked being spanked. Clifford likes being spanked? That's what's up! Tria! Hi, Tria! Hi, Tria! Hello! Hello! Welcome in. We're reading this Muppet magazine today. The Muppets! How are you? Shooting stars are raining down from the Cosmic Garden. Hello! I hope you had a wonderful stream. Could we get a shout out? Did we ever get a shout out for Andu either? I don't know which of my mods are here and active right now. But hello, I hope you had a wonderful, amazing stream. Let me know what you were doing. And, yeah. You were lapping, yeah, not lapping, yapping and playing Ocarina of Time. Oh, splendid. Maybe I'll play Ocarina of Time one day. I have famously, like, never played through a Zelda game in my life. Thank you so much. Everyone should go check out Tria. I'll give Tria a shout out. I don't know where my mods are. They're all busy. Busy bees. Ah, yes. There is the shout out. Everyone go check out Tria. Tria's awesome and sweet and kind. And, yeah. Yeah. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jules. This is my happy house. Welcome, welcome. I have my hand cam on today. And we're reading... Thank you, Lamango. Maybe we'll check this out after the magazine. I love the Pillows, one of my favorite bands. Yes. One of the best interviews. So one of the best interviews, and it was like one of the last ones that like Jim Henson ever did. Really? I'm gonna have to watch it. Yes, the subsequent handlers infused Kermit with a little of themselves, but the character's core personality always reminded those in the know of Henson, Jim Henson. Clifford came out and stole it. I'm gonna have to watch that. We can definitely watch that after we're done reading. You can tell Jim wasn't exactly there at the moment. That's sad! Oh my gosh. Back at the TEDx talk in Jackson, Kermit paid emotional tribute to his late friend Henson, telling the crowd, "If I say so myself, he certainly did leave this world a better place for having been here. Because for Jim, creativity was all about making us take a fresh look at the world by showing us from some unusual perspective. I mean, for instance, think about it. What's happening right now? You're all sitting here listening to me, a talking amphibian." I love Jim Henson. Yes. His poignant theme song. Sinatra has My Way. Kermit the Frog has Being Green. Frank Sinatra has also done a cover of Being Green, though. That's true. The signature song of the world's most beloved amphibian was written in 1970 by Joe Raposo. Oh, Joe Raposo! Oh, I love you, Joe Raposo! I love Joe Raposo so much. I don't know Joe Raposo, obviously, but I just love Joe Raposo, like, as a songwriter. Maybe one of my favorite songwriters ever. He did, like, a lot of the songs for Sesame Street, but he also did all of the songs for, like, my favorite movie ever, Raggedy Ann and Andy, Musical Adventure. the house composer and songwriter for Sesame Street, who also penned Sing, which became a big hit for the Carpenters in 1973. Kermit first performed Being Green on season 1 of Sesame Street. It was a most unusual tune for a kids' show. It's not silly or upbeat, but poignant and a little sad. Kermit laments being the color of the leaves and not standing out. But then the song takes an optimistic turn as Kermit realizes that green is the color of spring and can be big like an ocean. Or important like a mountain. And so Kermit accepts, I'm green and it'll do fine. It's beautiful, and I think it's what I want to be. It's beautiful. One of the most beautiful songs ever written. I'll say it. I'll say it. He did Rubber Ducky, C is for Cookie. Incredible. Miss Piggy! Miss Piggy. Wow. I love when she had curly, like, perm hair. My favorite Miss Piggy era was when she had curly hair. I don't much care for her, like, flat hair. I mean, she's always a diva, you know? She'll always be a diva, but I love her 80s hair. Miss Piggy, one caress, Miss Piggy. Perfect, perfect. Raggedy Ann and Andy? Is that the one movie where the candy-type pirate and the blue camel from back in the day? Yes! That's Raggedy Ann and Andy, a musical adventure directed by Richard Williams and music by Joe Raposo, my favorite movie! Yes. Yes. Yeah, of course. I had to frame her correctly for that. Nikki from that film came back to play with the Muppets for Muppets at Walt Disney World. Nikki from what film? Which one? I don't remember Nikki. I have seen Muppets at Walt Disney World, though. Hello, Pauladino. Hi. Hello. The one singing to you in Muppet Caper. Oh! Oh! I see. He played the bumbling security guard? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to rewatch Muppets at Walt Disney World. I looked it. I looked it. I meant I liked it. I liked it quite a lot. Hello, Sage Owlate. Hello. Welcome in. Hi. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi. Welcome. It's so nice to see you. We're reading the Muppets super unofficial fan guide. And we're about to start reading the Miss Piggy page. Is anyone here is your favorite Muppet Miss Piggy? Because she would love to hear it. You know that Miss Piggy would love to be like, oh, of course I'm your favorite, of course. We love Miss Piggy. She's a pig anyone can love, or else. We don't allow rodents in the park. Oh yeah? Does your boss Mickey know that? Mickey's Mickey. It's so funny. I love Miss Piggy. Happiness, Miss Piggy. Okay, let's read. Miss Piggy's official bio reads something like this. Raised over a butcher shop, she ran away from home. Sold gloves in a department store to make ends meet, endured the usual early career indignities. A beauty pageant prize turned out to be a role in a commercial for bacon, until she finally got her big break on The Muppet Show, where she met the little green love of her life. Oh, Miss Piggy. This is what most people don't think about with Miss Piggy, is Miss Piggy... I need to give you guys this video essay. Miss Piggy. It really, it kind of goes over what they say and more. Miss Piggy, camp and the death of the movie star. Oh my god, this is such a good video. Please, you should add this to your watch later. If you like video essays, watch this. Watch that. I didn't know all of this. Yeah, Miss Piggy, her backstory really, to me, enriches who she is as a character. Miss Piggy is someone who came from a rough childhood, a rough home life, and she ran away from home. And so it really makes sense how she puts on this big glamorous persona, and she speaks French but doesn't really know French, because she tries to push outwardly this persona of I'm very glamorous and you should not treat me poorly. You should treat me like I'm a movie star, because I am. Because she still thinks so big of herself, but I think she does have an inner I don't know, a lack of confidence, I guess. Just an inner self-confidence issue. But she is layered. She's a deeply layered woman. But she's a movie star. She's a star. That's what's important about her. She's a complicated woman, and she's beautiful. Now she's famous the world over, and she'll be the first one to tell you she deserves it. I love being anybody's icon, she said. I'm an icon to all who will have me. Like all proper divas, Miss Piggy refuses to reveal her age, but her real biography shows that she began to take shape in 1974 on The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson as Piggy Lee, a puppet version of jazz singer Peggy Lee, lip-syncing to Lee's That Old Black Magic. I feel like I have to sneeze. It better not leave. No. It's leaving. I need to stop saying, I think I'm gonna sneeze, because it makes me not sneeze. But I don't want to just, like, go quiet, go nonverbal for a second while I'm trying to muster the urge to sneeze. Yeah, her puppet. Miss Piggy had a lot of changes over the years. Like, visually. But then, when she gets to who she is as Miss Piggy, you're like, that's Miss Piggy. That's her. That's her. When she debuted in the Muppet Show pilot in 1975 in a sketch called Return to Beneath the Planet of the Pig, she still didn't have a name. That changed a year later when the Muppet Show got picked up as a full-fledged series, and it didn't take long for Miss Piggy's human collaborators to realize that she was a star! I'm a star! I'm a star! Yeah, season 3. Yes, that is when she fully took shape. Words of wisdom from Miss Piggy. There is only one gift you should accept on your first date. Diamonds. She's so iconic. Opposite page of the top, conceived of but never filmed, with a special in which Johnny Carson would be trapped inside a machine filled with Muppets. She and Dolly Parton duetted on I'm a Hog for You Baby in 1987. Oh, that's Dolly. Oh my god, I have to watch that. That's Dolly Parton. She looks so beautiful. Her hair, they have like, they're matching. They look the same to me. I like her forward drooping ears on that old design. I don't know what they look like off the top of my head, her old ears. Budo. That's Dolly. Budo, Budo. I gotta check out that video later. Yeah, you really should. I should put it in my Discord server as well. I will put it in other media. Yes. That is such a good video essay. Okay, who's next? Oh, more Piggy. Oh my god, she's so fucking beautiful. Oh my god, look at her. Oh my god, look at her hair. Wow. What is this? That's Frank Oz. She looks amazing. Here's her at the Oscars. Piggy at the Oscars. Piggy at the beach. Or like some sort of pool. This is from the 2011 Muppet movie, I think. I must get going for dinner. Bye, Tria. Bye. Thank you so much for rating again. I hope you had a wonderful day. And I hope you have a wonderful, yummy, yummy dinner. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, yeah, this says like all the things she was in. Who is this? I feel like I know this guy. Wait. Who is this guy? Who is he? Is that Dick Van Dyke? Or am I just making things up? It's so blurry. It is Dick Van Dyke. DVD! It's old DVD! That's what I thought. Okay. Arguably the most popular Muppet, Miss Piggy, who was performed by Frank Oz until 2000, is also perhaps the most fully realized character, self-confident, tough and resilient, and always hilarious. She's appeared in the Muppet films, served as a presenter of the Academy Awards, and has held her own against other glamorous stars in any way possible, even getting under the skin of the famously friendly Dolly Parton. Yeah. That's funny. I also watched, like, videos of Miss Piggy making a gingerbread house with, what's her name? She went to jail for tax fraud. Martha Stewart. Like, in old videos of her just, like, kind of getting, like, pissing off Martha Stewart. And that made me laugh. That was awesome. When Miss Piggy tried to sabotage Dolly's musical number on the Country Star's 1987 to 88 show, Dolly griped that she may be having ham sandwiches after the show. Death threats. Miss Piggy is used to death threats. She's such a star. As Miss Piggy's fame grew, so did her entourage, and she would be followed by her agents Bernie and Marty, personal assistants Madeline, chauffeurs Lars and Jerome, valet Maurice, her attorneys Pork and Beans, and butler Faversham. But the most special being in her life has always been Kermit the Frog, who she relentlessly pursues and showers with all of the most conditional affection. Everyone wants to kill her because she's so beautiful. And while their relationship has sadly ended, Miss Piggy gets more than enough love from the rest of the world. Far bigger than a mere singer and actress, Miss Piggy graces the covers of fashion magazines, sells her own line of perfume, and even got a prime invitation to coronation concert of King Charles III, where she flirted shamelessly with Downton Abbey's Hugh Bonneville. I don't know who that is. I've never seen Downton Abbey. She's been held up as a feminist and gay icon, yes, with her current handler, Eric Jacobson, once joking about his role as one of the most famous drag acts in the business. That's true. That's kind of true. All of which, of course, is fine with Miss Piggy. I don't care what you think of me unless you think I'm awesome, she said, in which case you're right. That seems like something I would say. She's amazing. In my mind, Miss Piggy and Kermit are still together. Like, in the way that, like, I feel like they've never really, like, truly been together, but they kind of are together. Like, in my mind, they're still there, where they're, like, kind of together and kind of not together at the same time. It's amazing. It's the most amazing will they, won't they of all time. A fine romance. Let's read about their romance. It's one of Hollywood's most legendary romances, the on-again, off-again relationship between the outgoing Miss Piggy and the low-key Kermit the Frog. But did they ever make it legal? Did they? Though most of their time together, most of their time together, Miss Piggy certainly wanted to marry Kermit, even concocting a marriage sketch on The Muppet Show using a real minister. Her plot was foiled when Kermit didn't say I do, but instead introduced a character named New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand. It seemed they finally did get married for real on The Muppets Take Manhattan in 1984, but Kermit later clarified that it was only a movie scene. Yeah, they were just doing a musical. But in the advertisements for Muppets Take Manhattan, they really, like, banked on people thinking that they were actually getting married in that movie, when it was just, like, they were just doing, like, a musical or a movie. Hi, Doran! Hi! Hello! How are you doing? We're reading about Miss Piggy and the romance of Piggy and Kermit. It's so beautiful. I hope your day's going well. Where was I? Ultimately, as with so many show business relationships, theirs ended, as Kermit announced in 2015. After careful thoughtful consideration, and considerable squabbling, Miss Piggy made the difficult decision to terminate our romantic relationship. Piggy herself explained it perfectly. Dating moi is like flying close to the sun, she said. It was inevitable that Kermit would drop down to the ground while I stayed in the heavens. Oh, I don't think that was real. I don't believe it. Here's the thing is that was in 2015, which is when that ABC Muppets, like, mockumentary show came out. And they did it, like, it was like a publicity stunt, as far as I'm concerned. They broke up because they wanted people to watch that ABC show, which is good, by the way. People will be like, it wasn't that good. It's literally a good show. It's funny. It's different from what you'd expect for the Muppets. But if you go in being like, it's like The Office or something, or like Parks and Rec or similar shows, like, it's funny. It's funny. If they got a second season, Pepe would have helped them get back together. I wish that show had a second season. Elmo! I don't think they ever got actually married, but they were together. Muppets, Elmo and Grouchland. I love Elmo and Grouchland. Why is Elmo in the trash can here? Maybe that's when he's going to Grouchland. For a sweet little guy, the cute red monster has gotten into some ticklish situations. Oh boy. Are we going to read all about Elmo's conspiracies and controversies? What are we going to read about? Elmo. He's cosplaying his friend Oscar. I love Oscar and I love Elmo. In the late 1970s, there was a red puppet lying around backstage that would be used as a background monster on Sesame Street. Hi, Juno. Thank you so much for 6 months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. So much. I'm going to fix my sleeves really quick. Okay. All right. As staff writer Nancy Sands recalled, or is it Sans? Sands? The cast would pick him up sometimes and try to create a personality, but nothing seemed to materialize. Then one day in 1984, a puppeteer got so frustrated that he balled up Elmo and tossed him at a colleague, Kevin Clash, who had an epiphany. Elmo should be all about love. Pure, undiluted, unironic, unconditional love. And that's why I love Elmo. I love Elmo. I should go get my little Sesame Street figurines. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, my headphones in. I'm silly. Silly. La la. A big word for Elmo. What? Unadulterated love?
Unadulterated love.
Here's my Sesame Street toys. I got these at Busch Gardens. It comes in a cute little school bus. And I bought this because I wanted to put my edibles in it. And I did for a while, but now I don't really have edibles. It's kind of dusty. Give me a second. Yeah, I bought this for my edibles, for my weed. But what's inside is a bunch of friends! And here's Elmo. There's Elmo, there's Big Board, there's Ernie, and I couldn't get Ernie without Bert, because they're married. And Oscar, these are all my favorites. Yay. 1 second. Yay, yippee! I'll keep them out. Why not? When one of them is mentioned, I will grab them. Oh, Budo flew back over. You want to come down? Budo, it's Elmo. You want to see him? Elmo, come and see him. Come here. Up, 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 up. He's so scared. It's Budo. My name's Elmo. He's flinging him. Why are you so mad? What? What? I don't like that HBO removed so much of Sesame Street. Me neither. Ooh. Why are you biting him? Budo? He's not liking Elmo right now. Well, Budo's here. I'm gonna just let him sit here for a minute. Yeah, HBO, like, canceled... Well, they didn't cancel Sesame Street, but Sesame Street right now is kind of in a bind where they have to find someone else to... Was it HBO or was it PBS that didn't renew the contract with Sesame Street? Sesame Street is kind of, like, floundering, trying to find a new place to go. It was HBO? Okay. Budo. Look at sweetie Budo. Do you see him? Can I pet you? Beep, 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 beep. Yes, this is Budo. If you don't know Budo, he's my little bird. Bubblegum kind of keeps my heart getting heavy and crying. Ooh. We all probably know who's going to try and snatch him up if no one does. Ooh, Disney. It's going to be Disney. Because they already have the Muppets. Oh my god. Which is crazy, because right now, Muppets are in a lot of theme parks. They're in a lot of theme parks. Like Busch Gardens, for example. Like I said, I got these little figures at Busch Gardens. And Busch Gardens also owns SeaWorld. So, like, they have a lot of... There's also Sesame Place. Oh, Budo, why are you so mad? What about Big Bird? Do you like Big Bird? Big Bird is a bird, just like you. Why are you so mad at him? Oh, oh. Dee-dee-dee. Ooh. Okay. All right, we'll keep reading now. Udo, stop. Okay, out of the way. You had your fun. Big Bird has front-facing eyes. He's a predator animal. That's funny. That is how birds work.
This happy house is only big enough for one bird around here.
Damn. And he's such a big bird. So, very threatening to Budo. He's so cute, though. I love Big Bird. I hope we can read a little bit about him. I'm sure we will. All right. So, we left off around here. Elmo should be all about love. Pure, undiluted, unironic, unconditional love. And so a little red furry icon was born. I love him. Elmo is definitely... I think he's my number 2 because I just love Ernie too much. I love Ernie so much. Ernie is my number 1 for Sesame Street. And Elmo is number 2. And number 3 is Oscar. Actually, it's so hard to choose. Oscar and Big Bird. I love both of them so much. Anyway. It's Elmo's time. Elmo became frozen at age 3.5 with a sweet falsetto voice and an endearing habit of referring to himself in the third person, as in, Elmo wants this, or Elmo loves that. I love that about him. It's so cute. He soon became a favorite on Sesame Street, and in the toy stores, the Tickle Me Elmo doll became a sensation during the 1996 holiday season. The wizard froze his aging. I love you, awesome baby creature, Elmo. Although drenched in love, Elmo had his detractors. Some complained Elmo's avoidance of pronouns set a bad example for his core fans, toddlers learning to speak. The producer of Sesame Street responded by saying that Elmo's behavior mimics the behavior of many preschoolers, like 3-year-olds. He doesn't always have the skills or knowledge to speak proper English. Yeah, let the other Sesame Street gang teach them that. Elmo doesn't have to teach kids everything. Others griped that Elmo was getting too much airtime, stealing the spotlight from other beloved Muppets. And U.S. Senator Ted Cruz of Texas took issue with Elmo appearing in a PSA for COVID-19 vaccinations. I think we should get him. What do you think, Elmo?
Elmo thinks you should kill him.
Elmo, it's not good to kill people, but you're onto something. I think you're onto something. However, the worst troubles came when Clash quit Sesame Street amid allegations. I don't like talking about it, but I guess it's not Elmo. That's not Elmo. That's not Elmo. Elmo did nothing wrong. Elmo did nothing wrong, okay? Elmo's on the FBI list. Sexual impropriety. All right. Well, it's okay. We have someone else now. I love the current performer of Elmo. I think he's great. Oh my god! Elmo and Grouchland mentioned. Okay, we'll get there. Okay. Elmo managed to not only endure, but thrive. He appeared in his own TV special and 1999 movie, Elmo and Grouchland, The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland. If you guys have not seen The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland, that movie is like pure joy. Pure joy in a movie. I love it so much. Beautiful songs. It makes me cry. I grew up watching Elmo and Grouchland like all the time. We should watch it on the cord. Maybe we should. I don't really have a lot of time to do Discord movie nights as much as I'd like to. Your family used to own it on VHS. Me too. Me too. I grew up with it. Also, Mandy Patinkin is in it. He plays the villain. So good. So good. Such a good Mandy Patinkin moment. He even got his own late night talk show, The Not Too Late Show with Elmo, which debuted in 2020. Now performed by longtime Jim Henson Company puppeteer Ryan Dillon, Elmo remains a Muppet favorite. Proof that love, even puppet love, conquers all! It's true. It's so true. And here we have Elmo with Santa. I think this is the new performer for him, Ryan Dillon. Here's his Not Too Late talk show, and here's the Tickle Me Elmo, of course. Of course. Thank you for the clip. Big Bird! Okay, it's Big Bird time. Big Bird, Big Bird, Big Bird time. Big Bird time. He keeps falling over. He's in the frame. It's fine. The big man himself. Big Bird never has a flightless bird soared so high. That's what it says about him. It's true. And here's Snuffy. So beautiful. Big Bird was hatched in 1969. Yes, he was. He hatched from a big old egg. Inspired by a 7-foot-tall dragon named Delbert that Jim Henson has used for the LaCroix advertising campaign. I didn't know that. I know about Delbert for LaCroix, and I love that design. Let me show you guys. Take you away to... Let's look at him. He's so cute. Oh, he's very cute. Okay, here. This is Delbert. For LaCroix. Just another, like, big guy, and I think he was played by Jim Henson, so... I don't know, any puppet that Jim Henson ever puppeteered, like, you can just hear it, and he just has the sweetest voice. The sweetest, but also, like, the chillest voice. Voiced by Jim, performed by Frank. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. That's awesome. They were really just, like, a power duo. Frank hated it performing. Well, that's probably why I was like, I'm not gonna do Big Bird. Give it to someone else. Okay. Delbert. Okay, the LaCroix advertising campaign. Big Bird wasn't much to look at in those days, with only a few top feathers and some straggly body plumage. Yeah, that's him. His head used to be so small. His tiny little head. I love Big Bird's big round head with all these feathers. Anytime I see him very early on and see his tiny little head, I'm like, what is going on, King? What is happening to you? He's bolting. And he was dumb. Really, really dumb. An actual bird brain. Talking about my boy like that. Okay, whatever. Fine. But after joining Sesame Street in 1969, occupying a large nest behind the 123 Sesame Street brownstone, Big Bird's body filled out. He got a luxurious coat of fluffy, bright yellow feathers, and his personality changed. Though still not the smartest bird in the nest, his mental misfires now came off as endearing. When he first started, Jim Henson, who created Big Bird and Oscar, said Big Bird was just a big goofy guy. And I said, I think Big Bird might be more useful to the show if he were a child, learning all the things we were teaching in the show, Spinney told NPR in 2015. Carol Spinney was the one who was like, Big Bird should be, you know, just like a little kid who's a big little kid who's learning everything that he can learn. I think that's beautiful. Udo just flew onto my head. Though standing at a towering 8 feet, 2 inches tall, Big Bird is forever a chick. Written by the show as a 6-year-old. So Elmo is 3.5 years old. And Big Bird is 6 years old. That's very interesting. So he's like a toddler and he's like a little kid. I love that. I love Big Bird and I love Elmo. Good God, he should be balling at some point. Someone pass him the ball. Pass him the rock. He's gonna slam dunk it. Well, the thing is, Big Bird, he's so tall, but his arms are pretty small. And Grover is 5. I don't believe that! I mean, maybe we'll read it in here. To me, Grover is a grown man. That's just my opinion. But hey, if he's 5, then I guess he's 5. Big Bird easily makes friends. His best buddy on Sesame Street is Mr. Snuffleupagus, whom the grown-ups first thought was imaginary because Snuffy, as Big Bird calls him, would disappear just before the adults arrived. That was crazy. For nearly 50 years, Carol Spinney provided Big Bird's voice and inhabited the cumbersome suit, though other puppeteers pitched in when Big Bird interacted with his grumpy neighbor, Oscar the Grouch, who was also performed by Spinney. Big Bird is a comforting presence, bringing laughs and sometimes tears. Oh, it's true. He featured prominently in the groundbreaking 1983 episode dealing with the death of grocer Mr. Hooper, after the 1982 death of actor Will Lee. No, that was really sad. They really were just like, he's dead. And Big Bird was like, oh, I don't understand. What do you mean he's dead? He's coming back. And they're like, no, Big Bird. That must have been so hard for the actual actors in the show. Because that was like their friend. It was their coworker. Budo's climbing all over. They were in tears. What a hard episode to film. But also like very important. Very important thing to film as well. What's a dead? Says Big Bird. He didn't know what it means. He had to have it explained to him. There he is in the bottom right corner. Oh, no, that's me. No, this is the right zoom. So you can see he has like a little drawing of Mr. Hooper. And he's like, I drew him and I want to give it to him. And they're like, you can't, Big Bird. You can't. You can't give it to him. Well, why? When's he coming back? He's not coming back, Big Bird. It's so sad. So sad! Since Spinney's retirement in 2018, Big Bird has been played by Spinney's stand-in Matt Vogel. When Vogel isn't also performing Kermit the Frog, Matt Vogel is pretty amazing. I mean, I think a lot of us can agree if you know, like, Matt Vogel versus Steve Whitmire's performance of Kermit the Frog. Like, Matt Vogel, I don't know if he's been improving, but he doesn't, like, quite have the Kermit voice yet. But that being said, that doesn't mean that, like, Matt Vogel isn't an amazing puppeteer. He's great. And he does a great Big Bird, too. He's amazing. Hi, Tom Key! Slimy! Slimy, and what's her name again? Lamengo just told me about her today. Her name is, like, Gruntilda? No, Gruntilda is from Banjo-Kazooie. Grungetta. And we have Slimy! Oscar's here. Oscar, my man. Oscar's so cute. I would give him a kiss. And Slimy in his, oh my god. Slimy in his astronaut costume. That's incredible. Slimy's looking so good. I'm gonna drink water. It was Pam's only character. Wow, ever in Sesame Street? That's crazy. Wow. I swear to God, I thought the guy at the bottom was the stupid fucking skibbity toilet thing. Oh my god, it does look like that. Who is that? Is that the guy from Maroon 5? Wait. This guy doesn't look real to me. I just looked really closely at this image and he still doesn't look real. Clockwise from left. You'd be a Grouch too if you lived with a... Oh. The Grouch got a girlfriend. Okay. Ted Lasso? Roy Kent. What? Muppet superfan Brett Goldstein, who played the cranky Roy Kent on Ted Lasso. Okay, this is the guy from Ted Lasso, which I've never seen. I don't know what that is, but I've heard of it before, so at least I'm like, okay, at least that's a real man. That's a real man. All right, let's start from over here, because we haven't read this page yet. You had a wormy bike as a kid. What is a wormy bike? Can I Google it? Wormy bike? What is a wormy bike? I'm Googling it. Oh my god, I think I know what you're talking about. Is it really a bike? Is it like the inchworm? Is it this? Because this is an amazing thing to have. It has 4 wheels. It's definitely this. If you had this, I'm like looking at you with envious eyes. Yes, but it's slimy! I'm Googling it. Oh Oh my god! Oh my god! There's like barely any images of this available. The only ones I can find are on eBay from like a sold listing on eBay. Here, I'm gonna show you a couple of them. Wow, I didn't even know that this existed. That's amazing. Udo, get out of my hair. Okay. Open up throne. Let us send it to you. It's sold out. I think it was a sold listing. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna open a few pictures. I love this one because he's just looking up. Slimy bike looking up at you. Wow. This is what it's all about, baby. Slimy bike, baby. Slimy bike. And then there's one more, because I like this little detail of there's a little Oscar. A little Oscar on it. And Oscar's the small one. How the worm has turned. Yeah, the purple and orange, I'm not really like a big purple fan. You might know this about me. But like, this is such a good color palette together. Orange, yellow, purple. Looks so good. The head waggles. Oh my gosh, it does look like that. You can see it, like the head is a little bit detached. Wow. That's just amazing. Yeah, I don't think that this is for sale anywhere. There was like one eBay listing and it's gone now. It's okay. I would have broken it anyway if I tried to ride this thing. I need to get going now. I have to take a shower. Bye, Greta. Let's delete this. I hope you have a good shower and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oscar, Oscar, Oscar. Oscar Mayer Wiener. Okay, let's read. Get to know the Grouch, then go away. When Jim Henson and his fellow puppeteer John Stone were brainstorming names for a gruff, unkempt Muppet that lived in a trash can, they instantly thought of the gruff and unkempt owner of their regular hunch spot in New York City, Oscar's Salt of the Sea. That's how Oscar the Grouch came to Sesame Street. The furry green guy with a nose, without a nose, offers a familiar warning. Don't bang on my can. Go away. To anyone who dares approach his galvanized home, whether they're humans, animals, monsters, or even celebrities. Hello, Deep House Mouse. Hi. I'm waving at you from a weird position. I don't really feel like I'm waving, but I am. Hi. We're reading about Oscar. I love Oscar. Hee hee. And Budo's on my shoulder. What do you think? Oh, I showed Oscar to Budo and he like flinched and recoiled. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Alright, Oscar lives for rotten days. Don't let the sunshine spoil your rain, he's been known to declare. Just about the only thing Oscar doesn't hate is trash. He has built an extensive collection of discards, which he rhapsodizes about in his song, I Love Trash, first performed on season 1 of Sesame Street in 1969. That's a good song. Oscar also has a sweet spot for his pet worm Slimy, and is known to have an eye for the lady Grouches, even getting engaged to Grungetta the Grouch. Though the wedding was called off, I didn't know that. That's crazy. The couple worried they'd be too happy together. Oh, but there's actually a method to his grouchiness. Sesame Street creators fashioned Oscar as a metaphor for racial difference. Some people are different from others, but we have to learn to get along. That's true. I think Oscar is a very interesting character because they don't say that Oscar is like mean. They say he's grouchy. They don't say that he's like in the wrong for how he is. They just be like, Oscar's the way he is, and sometimes people are just different. And I think that's a really unique and interesting way to think it. Yeah. You DM'd me something? Thank you. Slimy the bike. Slimy bike. Wow. There is a listing on eBay for this slimy bike. I would hang it on my wall. I think that's what I would do if I got this bike. It would be like, I would not know what to do with it, and I would have to try to mount it on my wall. Like someone hangs a guitar on a wall. Thank you, Quinn. Thank you for finding this for me. So wonderful. Oscar POC, yes. Indeed, or at least a metaphor for it. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I found it. For such a rough character, it often comes as a surprise to many to find that Oscar was performed and voiced by Carol Spinney. In the 180-degree personality shift from his other famous character, the sweet-natured Big Bird. I just think there's an awful lot of me in Big Bird, but Oscar is pretty much... Wait. But, what? I think there's just an awful lot of me in Big Bird, but Oscar is pretty much... I think I know how he thinks. What? Oh, I see. It took me 3 tries. But Oscar is pretty much. He's like, Oscar is pretty much me. But there's a lot of me in Big Bird, but Oscar is pretty much just me. I think I know how he thinks because he thinks exactly the opposite of what I think is a good way to be. What? Oh, never mind. He's the opposite. I don't understand what he means. I think he means that Oscar is the opposite of him. Yes. Yes. I think that if I like heard this interview, then it would make more sense to me. But they like took an interview where he was talking and then typed it out in like an interesting way. I don't think it was a typo. I don't know. I think that he's saying it's the opposite. I accidentally creased this freaking page. No. Whatever. It's fine. Like he started a different sentence. Yeah, I think that like if I heard it in the interview, I'd be like, oh yeah, I know what he's saying. Spinney told NPR while promoting the 2015 documentary, I Am Big Bird. I still haven't seen that either. I have to watch I Am Big Bird. I have to watch Jim Henson Ideas Man. And I have to watch Follow That Bird, which is like an 80s Big Bird movie. I need to watch that. So the dark side of me, maybe once in a while, but mostly it's the opposite side of how I am. In developing Oscar, Spinney also drew inspiration from real-life New Yorkers, basing Oscar's voice on a cab driver who once asked him, "Where to, Mac?" after Spinney retired in 20... Oh, and I just kept talking. I thought that was the same sentence. No, that's the end of the sentence. After Spinney retired in 2018, understudy Eric Jacobson took over the role between gigs as Miss Piggy. Also Fozzie, is that true? I feel like Miss Piggy and Fozzie are both played by the same Eric Jacobson. And also Oscar. Damn, they're good at what they do. Fozzie, Animal, and Grover. Ah, yes. Grover as well. They're so talented. They do like a pretty good... Oh my god. They do a pretty good impression of all of them. Here's my boys! It's my boys! Oh, I love them. I love that they share the page. I think I found the funniest Bert and Ernie merch on eBay I've ever seen. Please send now. Just send in the chat. Just link it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Bert and merch. Ah, the biggest link ever. It has like the damn... Oh my god! Okay. Wow! Okay. I can't screen share... I cannot screen share my... Fuck, where is this? Let me open it. I can't screen share my eBay because it says my name on it. Which is Jules, by the way. Oh! Look at this. They're puppets. I see gay in that link. Where? It says gay? I'm looking through the link. It is not letting me scroll up to look at the link. What do you think of these puppets? What happened to them? Well, they're probably really old. I need to show you another picture. Oh dear, what happened to them? Look at this Bert. The link does have gay, as every link should. They got Flat Stanley. Oh, Ernie, what is... Oh, they're party blowers. I was wondering, like, what is the plastic in his mouth? It just looks like packing tape, but it's party blowers. So they're puppets. They have air bellows inside that when you push, the party blower is supposed to come out, but it just squeaks at this time. It's broken. Oh, thank you for sharing. I love these puppets. All right, let's read about our boys. Let's read. Bert and Ernie. Sesame Street's odd couple promotes understanding but invites one hotly debated question. Does Bert and Ernie is gay? That's not what it says. Just to clarify. As producers sketched out characters for Sesame Street, they envisioned Ernie and Bert as a way to teach children that two people could be friends even if their different personalities create some tension at home. When test audiences saw the bickering pair for the first time in sneak peeks of the pilot, they loved them. In fact, it was almost the only thing the test audiences loved about Sesame Street, so the duo became the show's stars. Contrary to the popular belief, Bert and Ernie weren't named after the two characters from the 1946 film It's a Wonderful Life. Despite his many talents, Jim had no memory for details like this. He knew the movie, of course, but would not have remembered the cop and the cab driver, Sesame Street writer Jerry Joel told the San Francisco Chronicle. Well, then what were they named for? I guess they were just named. That's all right. Ernie was played by Jim Henson as a naive dreamer, and Bert was portrayed by Frank Oz as his long-suffering, unibrowed roommate. I love it. His long-suffering, unibrowed roommate. A typical sketch had Ernie irritating Bert with a harebrained scheme or a noisy activity. Bert would lose his temper, but then warm up to what Ernie was doing, just in time for Ernie to lose interest. Beautiful. Yeah, they were roommates. There's an ad that's gonna start pretty soon. I love this. I love your gay picture. Can I put this on? It doesn't work. I have to make it more. Oh, that didn't work. No, that didn't work either. No, that didn't work. What if I do this? No, that didn't work. Wait. I just keep fucking this up. Here, whatever, it's fine. I fixed it. They are gay, 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 gay. The gay alarm is going off. ADHD autism couple. Oh my gosh. Ernie is ADHD and Bert is autism. Is this what we think? I think I agree. Hi, Phoenix. You're running errands today. You missed the Miss Piggy page. Well, Miss Piggy had like 2 pages, actually. Here's her with Dolly. And here's her. Yes. And here's them together. So beautiful. We're reading We're reading about Bert and Ernie right now. I hope you've been having a good day. Got it. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm on this page now. Ernie and Bert's dynamic reflected the real-life friendship between Henson and Oz, and it was a winning formula, the two characters becoming an enduring comedic partnership, and Ernie's signature song, Rubber Ducky, which he sang during bath time, reaching number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1970. Your gloves are so cute. Thank you! I'm glad you think so. Wish. Whoa. You said wish, and I was like, is it 11:11? And then I'm like, no, it's not. It's 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. Kiki will message me in the morning and at night, sometimes. Not every time. But Kiki will message me, wish, when it's 11:11. And I'll be like, oh my god, clasping my hands and wishing. Oh, you guys are in an ad now. Well, I'm gonna keep reading. But with fame came scrutiny, and some began to wonder aloud whether these two guys who shared a bedroom, though not a bed, were lovers. What do you think, Budo? You're not homophobic, are you, Budo? You're not homophobic. It's Bert and Ernie. Budo? It's Bert and Ernie! They're gay! Oh, where was I? At first, the folks at Sesame Street were beside themselves. Why that question, wondered Oz. Does it really matter? Why the need to define people as only gay? There's much more to a human being than just straightness or gayness. After some reflection, however, Oz tweeted in 2018, "If Jim and I had created Bert and Ernie as gay characters, they would be inauthentic, coming from two straight men. However, I have now learned that many view them as representative of a gay-loving relationship. A loving gay relationship." It's beautiful. And that's pretty wonderful. Thanks for helping me understand. I remember reading about this lately. Actually, no, I'm sorry, I didn't read about it. I watched a video essay. I watched another video essay, but it was about Richard Hunt, who played Scooter. I don't know if he played more than Scooter. Richard Hunt. But he was definitely on the Muppet Show. It was just like about like gayness in Muppet history. And also about Richard Hunt, who was an openly gay man. But I saw that initially Frank Oz was like, they're not gay because they're based off of me and me and Jim, who are not gay. But they're gay, come on. They're gay. Scooter, Janice, Janice, Sweetums, Beaker, Forgetful Jones, Gladys the Cow. Oh yeah, Gladys the Cow. Very gay character, at least like queer coded or like drag queen coded. Very homosexual, very queer. Is that Martha Stewart? Cookie Monster. I don't have a Cookie Monster one. I think Cookie Monster is pretty okay. I'm an average Cookie Monster fan. Do not ever get between him and a sweet treat. He's friend-shaped, I agree. He's very cute. I love his googly eyes. I wonder how they do that. Like, his eyes will actually, like, rattle around. Frank said they weren't gay because it would be unfaithful. What does he mean by that? I guess that it just means, like, since it was based off of him and Jim, like, they weren't gay, they were just best friends. I wonder if they have Fraggle Rock in this book. I do too. Goodbye, Phoenix. Have a good rest of your day. Cookie Monster doesn't just like cookies. He doesn't just love them. He goes positively crazy over cookies, gobbling them up with such violent intensity that crumbs go flying everywhere, and he ends up wearing as much of the cookie that he consumes. One of Jim Henson's earliest Muppet brainchildren, Cookie Monster appeared in season 1 of Sesame Street as a then unnamed monster that crashes Kermit the Frog's lecture on the letter W by devouring the letter W, turning it into an N and then a V, and then finally into an I. Kermit doesn't take it well, particularly when the monster turns to the frog and sizes him up as a possible dessert. I think Cookie Monster and his business partner, Gonger! Can I show you guys something? Such a silly thing to show you. I don't even know how to find this. I don't even think I can find the... No, I'm gonna try. I was watching... Also, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, Emmy. Welcome into the happy house. Why can't I type? Where's my... Gonger. How do I find the Gongers video? I don't have the Gongers video, but I'll just tell you. I was watching a Tim Tracker vlog where he either went to like, he must have been at SeaWorld Orlando. And he was doing this, like, he was looking at the merch, like, the same way that I got from Busch Gardens, where you could basically grab, like, a bunch of these little figurines of any characters you want, and you could get 5 of them, and then you would put them in your little school bus, which is behind me. Yeah. You put 5 of them in your little school bus, and you can get whichever ones you want. Like, you just get up to 5, and it's all the same price. So I picked my 5 out. I got Elmo, I got Bert and Ernie, and I got Oscar. and I got Big Bird. But Tim Tracker was digging through it, and he, like, found Gonger. He found Gonger, and I had never heard of Gonger before. He just picked them up, and he was like, I could get Telly Monster, I could get Elmo, I could get Oscar, and then he said, or I could get 5 Gongers. I could get 5 Gongers. And so I took a screenshot of it, and I named my image 5 Gongers, and I have it as an emote now in a Discord server that I'm in. It's called 5 Gongers. Or maybe it's a sticker. I don't even know, but it's called 5 Gongers, and it lives in my head. 5 whole Gongers. I love Gonger. I think Gonger and Cookie Monster are very cute from what I've seen, but I don't really know that much about it. I don't watch, like, a lot of Sesame Street, which makes sense. But when I do watch Sesame Street, I pretty much always have an amazing time. I just love Sesame Street. I'm like a baby. If you show me, like, media for a baby, I'm probably gonna enjoy it the same way that a baby would. After the season went on, Cookie Monster got his name, a distinct personality, and his now familiar mangled grammar, growling, "Me want cookie," as he tears into his chocolate chip snacks. Between meals, Cookie displayed his musical side, singing, "C is for Cookie." Yep, he did that. It was written by Joe Raposo, who was also responsible for Being Green. What a great song. What a great songwriter. I love you, Joe Raposo. From 1969 to 2001, Cookie Monster was performed by Frank Oz, the same puppeteer who operated Miss Piggy and Bert, among others. After Oz's directing career took off, what was Frank Oz's first directing movie? Was it Little Shop of Horrors? Because I know, if you don't know, Frank Oz, who was Fozzie, who was Bert, who was Miss Piggy, he fucking directed the Little Shop of Horrors movie. Oh, he directed Muppets Take Manhattan. I think Muppets Take Manhattan is, like, okay. There's things I really love about Muppets Take Manhattan. This is Frank Oz. It keeps focusing on him. I don't know how much of this I want to read. I just don't really care. Oh wait, never mind. There's something interesting. While Cookie Monster obviously finds his cookies irresistible, the people behind the scenes don't recommend them for human consumption. Originally, they were made of rice crackers or foam, both of which dramatically explode when being devoured. But the crackers made too big a mess in the fur, and the foam didn't look very realistic. They're now made from a far more fur-friendly combination of pancake mix, puffed rice, instant coffee, and water, while the chocolate chips are just blobs of colored glue stuck on with hot glue guns. When I went to Sesame Street I was basically tackled by the prop guy. Don't eat the cookie. You got to go to Sesame Street Studios. It's so fucking cool. Technically edible, the chips are said to taste like a dog treat. You should have eaten at Lamengo. They just taste like dog treats. Grover, why is it talking about COVID again? At the very beginning of Grover's page. Yeah, those are Cookie Monster's cookies. Faster than lightning, stronger than steel, and smarter than a speeding bullet. He's the Muppet superhero. I think the Great Gonzo. I like the Great Gonzo more. Sorry. I like Grover, but, like, he's always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Is he really supposed to be 5 years old? Let's read and see. In the spring of 2020, as the COVID-19 pandemic erupted and sent fear across the world, Sesame Street released a video with the blue furry monster Grover replacing the cape he uses for his alter ego Super Grover with a pink mask that, after a few false starts, he's able to get around his mouth and nose. Thank you. Ah, Quinn. I hope everything is okay, Quinn. I love you. You just do what you gotta do, okay? It's all right. The video was one of many public service announcements and media interviews by Muppet characters during the pandemic, offering help, advice, and consolation to children and addressing difficult questions among them. When will all this sickness, isolation, and fear end? You're asking me? Grover told NPR. I do not know. I am sorry, but that is okay. I love, my favorite thing about Grover is just like his manner of speaking. He does not, he like doesn't say don't, he says do not. And he does not say I'm, he says I am. It's like a typing quirk. It is very good. Has the wretched creature been revealed? Bugo has come on camera a couple times. He's over there right now. He's over here. He's just watching. Do you want to come here, Bood? Baby. Here he is. Do not summon Buko. Pet. Budo has so many new feathers growing in on his head. And I try to preen them for him, but he gets mad at me. So I try to do a couple of them. But he has so many, you can see them. The little like gray quills in his head. Where are you going? Oh, you want to play with my bus? My bus? Hello. Hello. He just loves to tap on things. Boop, 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 boop. Doop. He doesn't want to, though. What happened? Well, that's okay. Anything else, Budo? He's licking that guy's face. What are you doing? Come here. Boop. Ah. Budo. I love you. Boop. Oh. Don't get mad at me. I'm not even doing anything. You told him he could, so it wasn't fun anymore. It's true. He's like a baby. He's like a baby, but he's also like a teenager. I get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Woo! He's upside down. Oh, my little baby. Oh, my little baby. Ooh. Okay. He wants out. Well, there he is. Look at how beautiful he is, though. Look at the colors of his feathers. So beautiful. What kind of bird is he? He's a turquoise green cheek conure. And he's turning 12 in a couple months. Pet. Are you done? Ah. It's not like, this is not the best angle to see Budo from, because the camera is like right above him. But he's beautiful. I feel like Budo would maybe like Grover. Are you a Grover guy, Budo? He's just like licking the page because he thinks there's something there. A bird's eye view of him. That's true. What? TTT. I'm gonna drink some water. Budo? Hello? Are you done? This angle does let you see the color gradient of green into turquoise in his back. Yes, it looks so beautiful. His colors are very beautiful. Hello. Okay. He's walking away. He's on my shoulder. Okay, let's continue. We had our little Budo break. All right. Here's what Grover said about COVID-19. Oh, when will all the sickness, isolation, and fear end? You're asking me? I do not know. I am sorry, but that is okay. You know, it is okay not to know things. That is all right. But I know that this will be over someday. And we will all get to see each other again and play with each other again. This is just for now. That is what my mommy says. He is like a baby. He is like 5 years old. Why does Grover just like feel like he's not a baby to me? I don't know why. I think it's because he like has jobs, like he works as a waiter. And he's a superhero. It like doesn't really make sense to me that he's a baby and then he's working as a waiter at a restaurant. He's the only person in Sesame Street that has a steady income. He's like an autistic old man to me. That's what I feel too. He's a blessed baby. Hi, Lance. Hi. Hello. The response was vintage Grover, a sweet, innocent Muppet who's always trying to help and is often not very good at it. As he tries on his mask in the COVID PSA, he puts it all over his head before finally getting it right, only to slip on the soap he was trying to use to wash his hands. Oh, Grover. Despite his childlike personality, Grover is one of the oldest Muppets. An early version of the furry blue monster appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1967, when he was going by the name Gleep. Gleep? 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 I did not know that. Season 2 of Sesame Street in 1970... by Season 2 of Sesame Street in 1970, Grover had gotten a new name and a peculiar speech pattern. He doesn't like contractions, and his personality took shape. He does not like contractions. That's true. His dead name. I think it's just a name. It's like a dead name. If you called him Gleep, he would be like, that's not my name, but he wouldn't be like mad about it, probably. He'd be like, my name is Grover. My name is not Gleep. Who is this Gleep? A close, if sometimes annoying friend to Kermit the Frog, Grover loves to daydream, imagining himself as a flying superhero with a pink cape and a colander for a hat, embarking on all sorts of adventures. I like Grover because he's really very wiry. He's tough. He gets emotional, Frank Oz, who performed Grover for most of the character's life, said at a Museum of Television and Radio seminar in 1992. Grover came about organically. I worked on Cookie Monster. I worked on Bert. Grover just kind of happened. I guess that's why I like him. That's very interesting. You can see his Macy's Day Parade. Ooh, Rolf! Oh, Rolf! I love you! I want to marry him. And Gonzo, of course. Fraggles! Oh, just all of the Fraggles in one. This is definitely from the new show, this art. He's whoopee whoopee. The motley crew wouldn't be complete without a bear, dog, eagle, vampire, and two, I know this word, cantankerous? I mean, I know the word, like the actual word, but like us? No, I don't want to say it. They're old. They're old and grumpy. They're talking about Statler and Waldorf. They made Moki not an 80s hippie. I love Moki. I loved her. I don't know what she is now, really. She looks cool still, but Moki was always my favorite Fraggle. Moki and that's Boober, right? I mean, they're all great. Red, Boober, Moki. I kind of always forget these two names, but I love them anyway. I loved them. Let's read about Gonzo. The Muppet Show made a running gag of the fact that nobody knew exactly what species Gonzo is. The hook-beaked, purple-furred, bug-eyed daredevil performance artist who was involved in a long-running relationship with Camilla the chicken. Self-identifies as whatever, so genderful. Gleep and Grover together. What? I always thought that Gonzo was blue as well. He has like some purple feathers. I feel like there's some like tones of blue in Gonzo. I wouldn't say that he's purple. I feel like he's blue. Oh, that's Gleep? Gleep is a totally different guy. Gonzo doesn't get a page over Grover? Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like Gonzo should have had a full page. I feel like Ralph should have had a full page. I feel like whoever made this magazine, I'm sure they wanted to give everyone an entire page, but they had to narrow it down. Fozzie didn't get a full page. Fozzie's over here. I'm going to read about Rolf. One of Jim Henson's earliest creations, the piano-playing Pooch debuted in Purina dog chow commercials in 1962 and became the first Muppet with a regular TV show gig, appearing on The Jimmy Dean Show He was so funny on The Jimmy Dean Show. So cute and silly. from 1963 to 1966 before moving on to Sesame Street and Muppets movies. Henson, whose own personality was said to closely resemble the deadpan dogs, performed Rolf until his death in 1990. My belly button. My belly button flew out. He said that. I've never heard him say that. I'm sure it's a classic quote. Fraggles, the 22-inch tall tailed creatures? I didn't know that they were 22 inches tall. I feel like they're supposed to be smaller than that, maybe, but like the actual puppets are 22 inches tall? Or maybe that's just how big they are, like, in canon. They're led by the kind, creative, and level-headed Gobo. That's Gobo. Who plays the guitar and speaks in a voice that sounds vaguely Canadian. Okay. They're not telling me anything that I don't know. In Fozzie Bear's thing, they said he says waka waka. Yeah, we know that. Scooter. Sam the Eagle. I don't want to read these. Count Von Count. I love Count. I love Statler. I mean, I'm fine with Statler and Waldorf, and I don't really like Sam the Eagle, but he does play a very important role. He plays like the straight man. I don't like him, though. Oh, look at this. It's Jim Henson. Yeah, focus on him. Is the square gonna go away? Why is it... Why is the square still here? Sam was also horny for Janice. Yeah, in the 2015 show. I liked the 2015 show, but like the Sam the Eagle in love with Janice subplot was really weird. The square beckons to Jim. They're like, this is the guy. This is the guy. He was our era's Charlie Chaplin, Mae West, W.C. Fields, and Marx Brothers, and indeed he drew from all of them to create a new art form that influenced popular culture from around the world. Beautiful. Beautiful. The Puppet Master. Okay, let's read about Jim. I want to read this. I thought Sam liked Miss Piggy. I've never heard of that before. I really do like that Sam is kind of a closet perv. I think that it's interesting because, like, it makes me hate him more. My light just turned off, which is fine. It's fine. But you might have noticed that the lighting is, like, slightly different. Jim Henson was a visionary who forever changed the world of entertainment. Growing up in rural Mississippi. Oh, he's from Mississippi? And Kermit's from Mississippi? Oh, I didn't know that. He was a shy kid. I felt isolated, Jim Henson told the Boston Globe. Isolation makes you sensitive. As a kid, I felt I was the only person who was like that, but there's a good side to isolation. It makes you sensitive, and sensitivity is part of the creative process. And part of that process is the need for creative release, which Henson found after his family moved to Washington, D.C. in the 1940s and bought their first television set. Henson was hooked on a new medium. In 1954, just before attending the University of Maryland, he landed a job on a local TV station doing a Saturday morning puppet show for kids. That led to his own show, working with his future wife, Jane Nebel. Ah, Jane Henson. Maiden name Jane Nebel. He created Kermit as one of a handful of characters for his TV show, using one of his mother's old coats and a ping pong ball. Oh, I'm sorry. Ping pong balls? Or is it just one ping pong ball cut in half? I don't know. Perhaps. The square is still on him. Coffee for Bobo the Bear and John Q. Public. Floyd being fucking paranoid. I kind of don't like Floyd. Have we even seen Floyd? He was probably somewhere. Floyd? Has Floyd been in any of these pictures? Yes, there he is. Floyd gives me weird vibes. I guess specifically, like, the way that they've been treating Floyd lately, he's been, like, kind of... I don't know, I just don't like his vibes. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, thank you for the follow. We got a new follower. Welcome to the happy house. Hello. I like Floyd overall. I don't, like, hate Floyd, but he gives me weird vibes. That's all. That's all I want to say. He was kind of a dick on the Muppet Show. Yeah, he was mean to Mrs. Piggy. I keep calling her Mrs. Piggy. He kept being mean to Miss Piggy, you're right. He would be like, oh, what a pig. Oh, I hate her. Oh, what a fatty. It's like, shut up. I'm gonna get you. I was watching A Muppet Family Christmas, And I kept like yelling whenever he was mean to Miss Piggy in that. Even though I love A Muppet Family Christmas, that's one of my favorite Muppet medias ever. But he was pissing me off. It's Miss Hamhock when she was just a sausage roll. Shut up, Floyd. You have no eyeballs. Yeah, get him. Get him. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. He's talking about Kermit. He's kind of grown and changed a little bit, as have I, but he's always been a part of my personality, really, Henson told High Life magazine in the 1980s. More memorable characters followed, along with TV commercials, late-night talk show appearances, Sesame Street, The Muppet Show, and movies. Along the way, Henson enjoyed all the trappings of success, houses in Malibu, California, New York City, London, and Connecticut, and his celebrated tricked-out Kermit Green Lotus sports car to go with a Porsche Rolls Royce. Oh my gosh. I watched the Muppet Christmas character. What is wrong with me? Christmas Carol. Christmas character. Muppet's Christmas character with my family as usual last Christmas. Like a couple weeks ago last Christmas. I hope you loved it. I actually did not get to watch Muppet Christmas Carol this year. This Christmas season. Budo. Hello, Aardvark. Hello. Budo is on my shoulder and I'm leaning my head on him. So give me a second. I did watch Muppet Family Christmas, but I did not watch Muppet Christmas Carol, which I usually watch every year. So I'll have to do it in 2025 Christmas. In like 11 months. Just say Christmas hasn't ended and watched it now. I definitely did watch some Christmas movies like after Christmas. I watched the live action Grinch on New Year's Eve. I guess Floyd was meant to be a little weird and off-putting. But him being a conspiracy theorist was so weird. Like Zoot, I can see Zoot as a conspiracy theorist. I guess. To me, Zoot is just a chill guy. Chill guy. Okay, this might be sad. Okay. So it said he had his awesome Kermit Green sports car and his Porsche and his Rolls Royce. But he also had the pitfalls of Hollywood. His constant work and the crushing failure of the 1982 movie The Dark Crystal, which he co-directed, led to his legal separation from Jane, with whom he shared 5 children, though the two didn't divorce. Whoa. They didn't divorce, but they did have a legal separation? How does that happen? Through it all, Henson never entirely stopped being that shy kid, unassuming, modest, wearing that long beard to cover old acne scars. Oh my gosh, that he was self-conscious about. I did not know this about you, Jim. I'm learning about sad things about Jim Henson. Jim Henson. Oh gosh, nor did his creativity ever wane. In 1990, Henson had just launched yet another new project, a multimedia attraction at Disney parks called Muppet Vision 3D! Jimmy Henson, Jimmy Henson, we love you. Muppet Vision 3D, and was negotiating to sell the Muppets to Disney when he came down with a serious bacterial infection and was rushed to the hospital in New York. He died less than 20 hours later, on May 16th at the age of 63. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they should have just given him some antibiotics! Maybe it was too late. I don't know. The Next Generation, the third of Jim and Jane Henson's 5 children, Brian Henson, found it perfectly normal to grow up surrounded by Muppets. It took me until I was about 10 to realize that I was in the circus family in the neighborhood, he told the Los Angeles Times. Brian Henson appeared on Sesame Street as a kid, and at 17 was a Muppet performer in The Great Muppet Caper. Oh, I didn't know that. He built puppets and performed as a puppeteer on multiple projects for his dad and went on to direct 1992's Muppet Christmas Carol and other films. After his father's death in 1990, Brian became the chairman of the Jim Henson Company. Though he's not the only of the family members deeply involved in the business. Sister Lisa is the CEO and president, and another sister, Cheryl, is in charge of dispensing grants through the company's foundation. As they carry on Jim's legacy, their father is always with them in spirit. What he taught me was to promise the impossible. Oh. Well, you shouldn't do that. Well, I guess Jim did that. You can promise the impossible, but what happens if you can't do it? Frank Oz! Frank Oz, hello, Muppet time! Yes, we're reading. Oh, shit. There's crazy stuff at the end. We gotta get through this so we can get to the crazy stuff. Let's read about Frank Oz. I love Frank Oz. Frank Oz is still with us today, and I love that. When it's written like that, to me it sounds like he lived inside the circus tent or something, but just didn't connect the dots. He's like, wait, I live in the circus? Oh, there's monkeys all over the place? Budo? Budo on my shoulder. Henson's close friend and collaborator Frank Oz gave voice to Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Cookie Monster, and many more. As a teenager in the San Francisco Bay Area, Frank Osnowicz, that's his full name, Frank Osnowicz, made extra money putting on puppet shows at parties, supermarkets, and church functions for $25 a gig, but he never really saw a future in it. Wow. When he went to college, he studied journalism. Then one day in 1963, the 19-year-old got a call from Jim Henson, who had seen one of Frank Oz's shows in Oakland, California. He wanted to know if Frank would join his New York puppet studio. Frank said yes, and one of the most famous partnerships in show business history was born. Yeah, baller Nat last name. He is the Frank of Oz. With Frank's family name shortened to Oz, he would serve as chief collaborator, friend, and sometimes foil to Henson. The relationship between the reserved and neurotic Oz and the playful and goofy Henson was channeled into their alter egos Bert and Ernie. Though Oz would also let loose too, with his most famous creations, Cookie Monster and Miss Piggy. She's kind of a truck driver underneath, but she's trying to be what people perceive as a lady. I love that. I love describing Miss Piggy as like a truck driver, the soul of a truck driver, but she's like trying to convince everyone that she's like a dainty little lady. I love it so much. He told CBC Radio of the porcine diva. Porcine? Is it supposed to be like a pig? I don't know. But on the other hand, you push her too far and she's going to break your knees. So there's that duality. After years in the shadows, Oz branched out creatively, co-directing The Dark Crystal with Henson, then becoming a solo director with Little Shop of Horrors, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, In and Out, and other films. Oz remained close to Henson. It was Henson who recommended Oz as the voice of Yoda to Star Wars creator George Lucas, and he was still affiliated with the Muppets for years after Henson's death in 1990, finally breaking from the company in 2007. I had done this for 30 years, and I had never wanted to be a puppeteer in the first place, he told Ain't It Cool News at the time. I've done so much with puppets that I've wanted to work with actors. Interesting. Hello, welcome in. Porcine means pig. Did I pronounce it right, though? Porcine? Piggy! But in a 2021 interview with The Guardian, Oz said that he'd love to do the Muppets again, but Disney doesn't want me, and Sesame Street hasn't asked for me in 10 years. They don't want me because I won't follow orders, and I won't do the kind of Muppets they believe in. Ooh! Ooh! I think that's so spicy. Is that Bill Murray? Ooh! Yeah, that's Bill Murray for some reason. This must be in a movie that he was the director of. Spicy as fuck. Yeah, I think it's so awesome when, like, people who were just in the Muppets from, like, not day one, but, like, very early Muppets are just like, I hate Disney. I hate Disney. Like, Frank Oz, like, hates Disney. And I love that. Oh, Carol Spinney Page. It's focusing on him. A gentle giant, Carol Spinney brought Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch to life, captivating generations of children over the course of nearly 50 years. He was Big Bird for so long. After watching a puppet performance of Three Little Kittens at age 5, Carol Spinney fell in love with the art form. Encouraged by his mother, who gave him a Punch and Judy puppet theater as a Christmas gift, Spinney amassed a cast of 70 puppets for shows he put on for the local kids in his hometown of Waltham, Massachusetts. I did not know that. He was the big puppet guy. Big puppet guy, huh? In adulthood, puppetry served as an outlet for Spinny's creativity and a balm for his shyness. While serving in the Air Force in Las Vegas in the 1950s, what? He got a professional puppetry gig playing Rascal Rabbit on local television. Then after his discharge, performed puppet characters on the TV show Bozo's Big Top. Bozo's Big Top? It must be a circus! I've never heard of that, though. In 1969, at a Puppeteers Festival in Salt Lake City, he met Jim Henson, who told him, "I liked what you were trying to do." Within a few months, he had brought Spinny to Sesame Street to perform the 8-foot, 2-inch tall Big Bird and a grumpy monster in a trash can named Oscar. Oh, beautiful. To play Big Bird, Spinny put one arm. That must get so sore. He has to hold his arm up, like, straight, like this, for the entire time that he's playing Big Bird. Oh my god, wait, he talks about it. To play Big Bird, Spinny put one arm up the neck to control the beak and eyelids with his fingers via levers. Often the puppeteer's arm gets tired, he admitted in a Reddit AMA in 2015. When you're singing a song and some words are said over and over, as songs can do, your thumb gets tired and can slow down. Sometimes I've had some songs where my thumb went dead on live television. Oh my god, on live television? Scary. Spinny's amazing run as Big Bird, Oscar, and other roles lasted almost until his death at age 85 in 2019. I did not know he passed away, I'll be honest. Or maybe I learned that, but I just forgot, and I thought he was still alive for some reason. Oh my gosh. Spinny's amazing run. Oh, yeah, but I read that already. I always thought how fortunate for me that I got to play the two best Muppets, he told the New York Times in 2018 when he finally left Sesame Street after nearly 50 years and thousands of episodes. Playing Big Bird is one of the most joyous things of my life. Big Bird has always had the biggest heart on Sesame Street, and that's Carol's gift to us, Jeffrey Dunn, the president and chief executive of Sesame Workshop, said upon Spinny's retirement. I think it's fair to say that Carol's view of the world and how we should treat each other has shaped and defined our organization. That's so sweet. Oh! Oh my god! It's slimy! It's slimy! And also Telly Monster, I guess. Look, I'm fine with Telly Monster. I'm fine. But slimy? Oh my god. No idea what Rascal Rabbit character he puppeteered would be, and I've gotten 3 to 4 different results from Google searching, including a cosplayer of Miraculous Ladybug. Rascal Rabbit? Was that in this page? He got a professional puppetry gig playing Rascal Rabbit on local television. Why isn't that available? That's so interesting. Oh. Playing Mr. Lion on Bozo's Big Top. That's him. Okay, so this is like an interview that they got for this magazine, specifically with Martin Robinson, who performs some well-known Sesame Street characters, reveals what it's really like to be the man behind a Muppet. Am I a man or am I a Muppet? Am I a Muppet? For more than 5 decades, Martin Robinson has performed Muppet characters on Sesame Street, from towering Mr. Snuffleupagus to tiny Slimy the Worm. Although much has changed since he joined Jim Henson's crew in 1981, one thing has remained delightfully the same. We have fun, he tells us exclusively. If you're not having fun doing it, no one's going to have fun watching. True! Okay, it's an interview. What was Jim Henson's biggest contributions to puppetry? What Jim did was take the puppets out of the box, out of the theater, and place them on the TV screen. He made the TV his theater. Everything below the frame, outside the frame, is non-existent. It doesn't count. He also put the monitor in play. We see what the TV sees. More importantly, we see what the audience sees. On Sesame Street, you're playing to the kids. If you get your focus off for a millisecond, it doesn't work. The kid thinks, that character really isn't talking to me. The technique for the focus has to be exactly correct. That's so interesting. I do love that. I hate that it keeps, like, focusing. Oh, it stopped. I think that's why I love Muppets so much, is because they really, like, And it's kind of like VTubers too. It's what I try to do when I'm streaming. It's like I really try to be like, this is all real. And that's what Muppets do. They're like, this is all real. Kermit the Frog is real. Miss Piggy is real. It's all real. It's all real. It's all real. What's it like teaming up with a partner on a single puppet? My main character, Telly, requires 2 puppeteers. With this kind of puppet, the lead puppeteer puts his right hand up to the head and does the lip syncing and head movement. The left hand goes into the gloved hand. The partner is there with his or her head in your armpit. Oh my god. If you die in the Muppets, you die for real! Where was I? So you gotta put your head in their armpit. You better wear some good deodorant. That's what I think. There's a very special relationship between a puppeteer and a right-hand performer. In the best worlds, you don't even have to talk. We know how the other thinks. Aw, that's beautiful. What a beautiful connection. What's a big misconception about a puppeteer's work? That we don't do the voices. The whole key to Muppet style is the same performer wiggling the dolly as doing the voice as he's doing it. That's what makes the character appear live and present. The Muppet style is link synchronization. You must be able to link up your voice box to your thumb, essentially. And Muppet style is hitting every syllable. I love that. I love that. What is the key to a successful performance? The puppet is an empty vessel. It's just a thing. Half the soul of the character is provided through the puppetry, the technique, and the other half is provided by the audience. The really cool magic trick that we're able to pull off is the ability to engage the audience so that whoever is watching it knows it's not real, knows it's not alive, but is invested in the character anyway. The audience becomes complicit in the process. If you do it right, they want the puppet to be the successful character. The audience provides the other half of the belief in the character. True. Martin Robinson's fucking certifiably insane, by the way. He had his wedding on Sesame Street and had Carol as Oscar heckle the entire thing. That's not insane. I wish I had that. I want that. I wish Oscar was there. So do you think of yourself as an actor? It's acting, but it's acting through an object. It's very sacred contract with my audience. Once I have their attention, I need to be worthy of it. Telly had him in a chokehold. Who? At the wedding? Well, surely Martin Robinson wasn't puppeteering at his wedding, was he? They just had other puppeteers. Yes. Once I have their attention, I need to be worthy of it. I need to bring something important to the table. I can make people laugh all the time, but I can also make them weep. Oh, in the magazine, yeah. That's true. Silly, silly. That sounds profound. Some people think of puppetry as small art. It's sort of fun. It's kind of a trick. Like, you're a puppet? What do you do for a living? But when it's done well and you take it seriously, it's a deeply profound thing that can move people on a very deep level. I fucking agree! I fucking agree! Okay. I might skip this one and, like, read it on my own time. Because this really goes into, like, how it very goes in detail for, like, here's the hand rod, here's lip syncing, here's how they frame it, the full body puppets. When you have, like, a second hand. Oh, yes, this is the picture from the front page. That's funny. Oh no, my privates. I never really liked Telly Monster's vibe. I'm sorry. Doesn't mean I don't think that he does an amazing job. He does. But I never really liked his Telly's vibe. He's too anxious. He's a nervous wreck. The early W years. Okay, no, the early years. W. What should we read? I might skip a few Tango! Tango! It's Tango. It's focusing on Tango's beautiful face. I love you, Tango. My little puppy uppy puppy. Oh, that cookie looks so fucking yummy. Yummy cookie. Yummy, yummy, yummy. There was a cute Ralph pic on the previous page. I did see that. Yeah, he's so cute. Is this on the... Is it the Ed Sullivan Show or is it the Jimmy Dean Show? I think it's the Jimmy Dean Show. Yeah, I love watching old clips of Ralph on the Jimmy Dean Show. And there's Sam and friends. Sesame Street? Yes, yes, yes. Best guests. One Direction? Wait a second. One Direction visited in 2014 and adapted their hit What Makes You Beautiful into What Makes You So Useful. Okay. Ryan Reynolds in 2010 as the letter A. I remember how challenging it was to sing because the A-hole was so tight. Ryan, don't say that. The A-hole was so tight. Actually, I think I get what he means though. Like, maybe it was choking him. Sorry, what? Well, he played the letter A in the hole in the A. That's funny. That's funny, but also Ryan. We have Robin Williams, appeared in 7 episodes. His last spot on Sesame Street was with the Two-Headed Monster in 2014. Lupito Nyong'o teamed up with Elmo in the 2014 episode Proud to Be Me and discussed different skin colors. Beautiful. Billie Eilish in 2022. And Count Von Count reworked her hit Happier Than Ever to teach young viewers how to count. Of course, Count was there for teaching how to count. Adam Sandler, that's Adam Sandler, struggled to find a word that rhymes with Elmo when he guested and made up a song on the spot in 2009. Steve Carell appeared in 2012 and explained voting to Elmo and Abby by asking them to choose a snack. Pizza won. Oh, pizza. I already had pizza this week. I can't have more. Destiny's Child were joined by Zoe, Grover, and Elmo on the song A New Way to Walk in 2002. Best guests. Going global. Oh, beautiful. Can I turn this back on or is it just going to die immediately? Look at all of these different characters. I love that Sesame Street, like different versions of Sesame Street have different unique puppets. In Israel, on Shalom Sesame, Mahbub the blue monster, speaks both Hebrew and Arabic. Bangladesh, Tuk Tootie wears traditional braids and bangles. Germany, oh my god, I love Samson the bear. Has been on the German co-production for more than 30 years, and then there's all of these special Big Birds. Sorry for calling Miss Piggy a slut earlier. I forgive you, but Piggy might not. In the Netherlands, Perk, a baby piglet who wears a diaper, was created to introduce the subject of bringing home a new addition to the family. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love when there's special Big Birds for different regions. Big Bird's family. Muppets! This is such an old picture of the Muppets. Wow. They even have the creepy baby Muppet. A rare flop. The Muppets weren't ready for the not ready for primetime players. The debut season of Saturday Night Live in 1975 featured Jim Henson's new Jim Henson creations in the land of Gorch, sketches that delved into adult themes like drugs and alcohol. Though the puppeteers were performed by Henson and his key collaborators, the bits were penned by SNL writers, and inventive and occasionally funny. As inventive and occasionally funny as the sketches looked today, at the time they flopped. Wow, they didn't like it. We didn't belong on that show anymore. It's so interesting. The SNL writers tied a noose on the Muppet dressing room door and hung a Big Bird plush. Oh, real? You can't do that to him. Oh my god, yes. Muppet Show was revived as Muppet Tonight, which ran for 2 seasons. I have to watch Muppet Tonight. I had Muppet Tonight on, like, a DVD. Like, not an official Muppets Tonight DVD, but as a kid, I had that. I think my mom got it for me on eBay. Budo. Statler and Waldorf are funnier than all of modern SNL. It's all on YouTube. Oh, wow. What, Muppets Tonight is all on YouTube? I gotta watch that. ABC. Yeah, I need to watch that. Yes. Wait, I need water. Okay. Udo wants to drink my water. It's mine. What's Jim Henson Hour? I don't know what that is. Memorable guest stars. Elton John. I loved Crocodile Rock. This was one of my favorite performances ever. Yes?
Drink water, pretty please.
Okay, thank you. Special Muppets Tonight stream when? Well, if it's on YouTube, then maybe I could just get away with watching Muppets Tonight. Maybe we should just watch Muppets Tonight on stream sometime. I would like to. If I can get away with it, I would like to. I loved Elton John's la 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 la, and then Mark Hamill. These are memorable guest stars. I loved the Julie Andrews episode. I loved the Harry Belafonte episode. Alice Cooper, fucking these literally all are like some of the best episodes of the Muppet Show. Steve Martin, Alice Cooper, John Cleese, Liza Minnelli, Harry Belafonte, Julie Andrews. Yes. Yes. John Denver and the Muppets. We watched this on Christmas Eve. That was my first time watching this. Yeah. Alice Cooper. Yeah. Alice Cooper. This is such a good episode of The Muppet Show. Yes. Cooper worked his black magic on Miss Piggy. Hi, Jinx. Is that Lady Gaga? Yeah, there was the Lady Gaga special. I don't really want to read all this. It's okay. Oh, Fraggle time. We watched it at Mika's. Yeah, well, I watched it the day before or something. You got to see Alice Cooper in concert? That's amazing. I'm jealous. I love Alice Cooper. He's so fun. I love Alice Cooper because, like, I know he likes musicals. I know he's a musical guy at heart. As, like, badass and dark as he is, I know he loves musical theater. I know you love the sound of music, Alice Cooper. I know you do. I think you rated it in Amika's, and she had it on autoplay, and it was like, you're watching this. Oh, I watched it the exact same day as Mika did then, yes. Yes. Big critters, big ideas. Little critters, big ideas. I love Fraggle Rock so much. I bet Alice Cooper's favorite movie is Grease. Oh my god. I bet you it is too. Also, hi, Blanc. You're so right. I just wish I could talk to Alice Cooper just to be like, so what musicals? I want to talk to you about musicals, bro. The Fraggle Rock cartoon. I didn't even know about this. Okay, let's read about Fraggle Rock. I think it's so beautiful because it's like, it was Jim Henson's attempt to be like, I want world peace. Let's make Fraggle Rock. Jim Henson described Fraggle Rock as a high-energy, raucous musical romp, but it also dealt with important issues. While Sesame Street was an international phenomenon and The Muppet Show continued to be a hit in syndication, Jim Henson aspired for more. In 1981, he gathered puppeteers in a hotel in England, near where The Muppet Show was about to brainstorm a new series that would do more than educate and entertain. As Henson told his crew, I want to do a show that will change the world and end war. He wants world peace. The result was Fraggle Rock, a musical fantasy puppet show with small creatures that addressed heavy issues. Each episode followed the cave-dwelling Fraggles as they tried to coexist with their opposites, the very industrious Doozers and the Gorgs from outer space, or what the Fraggles call the human world. The subjects they tackled included the environment, spirituality, prejudice, and social conflict. As Michael Frith, Fraggle Rock's producer, told Geek Dad, the show aspired to open kids' eyes to the interconnectedness of all things, the unassailable fact that their own actions would have consequences. True. I have never seen Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock, I believe, is on Apple TV, and that's kind of the only place you can watch it legally. I got an Apple TV, what is it called? A free trial. Because I wanted to watch Fraggle Rock, but then I got busy. I don't have time for anything. It's so sad. The only thing I can do is stream. Maybe Sesame Street will go to Apple TV. Maybe Sesame Street will become free to watch for anyone forever. That's what I want. And also Fraggle Rock. In keeping with the multicultural concept, the series was created with the international market in mind, with different versions of the show tailored for local audiences. While the puppet segments largely stayed the same, it's easy to dub different languages into puppet mouths. The real people wraparound segments were filmed separately in different countries with different actors to give the shows a local sensibility. Debuting in 1983 on HBO, Fraggle Rock was the channel's first original program. HBO's first original program. And now they're throwing Sesame Street to the dogs. Fuck you, sir. Paving the way for later hits such as Sex and the City and The Sopranos. Other versions aired in about 100 countries, and the shows would be the first American series broadcast in the Soviet Union. Holy shit. That's crazy. While Fraggle Rock may never have reached its heady goals, war continues to this day, and the production ended in 1987. The show has flourished in reruns. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Apple TV aired shorts called Fraggle Rock, Rock On, that proved popular enough to reboot the series in 2022 as Fraggle Rock Back to the Rock. Yippee! Oh my god, it's Muppet Babies! Muppet Babies, but specifically this is the puppets from Muppets Take Manhattan.
And then I always love you, hoo 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 hoo.
I love that song.
I'm gonna be a singer, wow wow wow, and she's gonna learn to drive a plane, waka waka waka. Be a doctor with diseases and help you with your sneezes and practice mental surgery on your brain.
Okay, I'm just having fun. I love that song. Okay. I was looking closely at it. Didn't you guys do Rarixty Babies once? Yes. Yes, but I don't remember. I don't know if we, like, did anything. I think Hibby drew a lot of us as, like, babies. Yes. I feel like we should have, like, done something with it, though. We should have role-played as babies together in a stream. It doesn't get cuter than this. I don't really want to read about this. Movie magic. Muppet movie. This is the first Muppet movie. Is it? This looks like it's from the first Muppet movie, but Piggy's hair is... Oh my god, look at him. Look at him. Also, hi, scribbled guy. Look at him. He looks traumatized, like staring out into nothing. Grandpa. Get it together, Grandpa. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. Creature, thank you for the follow. Welcome to my happy house. It's the DVD cover they made for the 25th. Okay, I thought that this was not from the original. He's having war flashbacks. Let him disassociate. Okay, Grandpa. Hi, Lance. Welcome in. Budo's been standing on my shoulder. I love you, Budo. My voice is... I've been reading a lot, and my voice is feeling it. I'm going to be skipping a lot of these. I'll probably read these on my own time. Steve Martin.
Oh, so true.
Steve Martin. Steve Martin.
A hit song. Oh. Oh, I love this picture. Life's like a movie. Write your own ending. The Kuzbanian pups are right here. Do you see this little blob of, like, little red blobs right here? Those are my Kuzbanian pups. I love to see them. They're talking about... I think this is just Rainbow Connection. Yeah. Williams. John Williams? Paul Williams. Paul Williams said Rainbow Connection was probably the most important song of his career. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. The ending of Magic Shop makes me cry. It's such a beautiful song. I need to find something. How do I find it? Oh, I think I have it pinned in my room. Oh my god, do I? I have to. Wait. Where is it? What? Do I not? Maybe I have it bookmarked on Twitter. I don't know. Oh, well, that's okay. No, I found it. 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 Why? I'm on. Okay. Give me a second. This is so hard for me. Muppet Christmas Carol. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, Muppet Christmas Carol. Definitely like the greatest version of Christmas Carol ever. Okay. Look at this. It's upside down. I'm so sorry. I have to have my camera upside. Okay, we're watching this upside down.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage, all the while I'm still collecting coins. Thanks to the lovers,
The gamers, and me. I'm sorry that it's upside down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it's upside down. My life is like a video game. Trying hard to beat the stage. It's a great video. All the while I'm still collecting coins. Here you go. I have to take this post. There's my music. Beautiful. Do you guys want me to read about Muppet Christmas Carol? We have like 20 pages left. I don't know. I don't know if I want to read about it. We'll just like, we'll look through the rest of the pages, okay? And if there's anything that I think is interesting enough to read, then I will read it to you. But we have Christmas Carol pictures. Muppets Take Manhattan. Look at how beautiful Piggy is here. The Muppets took a bite out of the Big Apple, and Kermit and Miss Piggy tied the knot. Or didn't they? No, they didn't. They didn't. But when they did advertise the movie, they were like, they're getting married. And then they just kind of lied about it. But it's okay. That's okay. Oh my god. Okay, this is the 2011 movie, which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna drop a bomb right now. Not actually. A bomb through words. The 2011 Muppets movie is my favorite Muppet movie. I just think it's so funny. It makes me fucking laugh. It's my favorite. Hello, Luna. Hello, welcome in. It's your favorite too? Oh, good. Yeah, it's so funny to me. There's also a picture. I don't know if I could find it fast. I'd have to look for it later. But there's this crazy, like, high-resolution picture that was promo for the 2011 Muppets movie, where, like, all the edits, all the Muppets were just edited in, and, like, every single thing. It was, like, this big, fancy house, and this picture reminded me of it. Because this is like a big, weird, fancy house. It might be the same house, but they like edited all of these Muppets in, and it just looks crazy. It's a crazy image. And it's like super high resolution. You can zoom in to like all of them. What's worse, kidnapping Jack Black or saving the Muppets? Well, saving the Muppets is... I would kidnap Jack Black to save the Muppets, if that's what you're asking. Hi, True Blue Venue. Hello. Hello. I'll read a little bit about this because I think it's interesting. After Muppets from Space flopped in 1999, the franchise sank into a deep freeze for years amid fears the Muppets had finally lost their movie mojo. Nearly a decade after the death of their creator, Jim Henson, and were best left to the friendly confines of Sesame Street. When Disney bought the Muppet movie rights in 2004, the studio, too, didn't seem to know what to do with the Muppets. Executives then got the pitch from actor-writer Jason Segel to create a story with the seemingly contradictory goals of celebrating the best of the Muppets' legacy while moving the franchise forward. It was good. Good shit. Yeah, Muppets in Space flopped. Like, it did not perform in the way that people wanted them to. People wanted it to. I quoted the movie, Jules. Oh, yeah. They did say that in the movie. Yeah, thank you, Jason Segel. He did good. He, like, produced this movie. You can tell that Jason Segel is a big Muppets fan, and I think that his love for it really carried through. Big screen hits and misses. Great Muppet Caper was definitely a hit. Muppet Treasure Island. I have to rewatch Muppet Treasure Island because if you go on my Letterboxd and if you see, like, my Letterboxd, I have a list that ranks all of the Muppet movies. Muppet Treasure Island is really, really low because the last time I watched it, I just was really bored by it. I didn't particularly like it. So I have to rewatch it and see what I think. But I didn't like it. Like, I love Tim Curry, obviously. Who doesn't? But for some reason, I did not vibe with that. Muppets from Space is pretty good. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Happy Time Murders. Okay, I'll read about this. There's Muppet Most Wanted. I've rewatched Muppets Most Wanted, and I'd only seen Muppets Most Wanted twice in my life. Once, in theaters when it came out, and I was really kind of disappointed by it, just because I loved the 2011 movie so much, and this was like the follow-up to it, and I didn't think it was as good. But I rewatched it, like, in the last year, and I was like, okay, this movie is, like, okay. It's honestly, like, pretty funny. The writing is nice. I like it. I like Muppets Most Wanted. It's not the best Muppets movie in the world, but I like it. I like it. Hi, Sen. Sen, thank you so much for 14 months. Thank you. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Time Murders, it's not like an official, I don't know. I know that it was directed by Brian Henson, who is like Jim Henson's son, and he also directed, where is it? He directed Muppets Christmas Carol and a few other Muppet movies. So, like, it was directed by Brian Henson, but it was just horrible. The R-rated movie flop. I'll read about it to you. Director Brian Henson ventured into dark territory in the Happy Time Murders with an all-star cast, headed by Melissa McCarthy and Maya Rudolph. But audiences had little interest in seeing Muppet-like puppets embroiled in sex, drugs, gang, and serial murder. Released in 2018, the detective story, with the advertising tagline, "No Sesame Street, All Street," got scathing reviews and flopped at the box office, scoring 6 Golden Raspberry Award nominations, including Worst Picture, and generating a lot of bad blood. Sesame Street creators were so angry that they filed a lawsuit against the Jim Henson Company, claiming the movie's promotion harmed the TV show's brand. The suit was later dismissed. So, they filed a lawsuit against the Jim Henson Company, which makes me wonder. I mean, a quick Google search would give us the answer, but was this movie, were the puppets, like, created? Was the movie produced by the Jim Henson Company? Because if so, then, like, it makes sense that this would be in this magazine. I feel like it makes sense just that Brian Henson directed it. Yeah, the puppets were maybe created by the Jim Henson Creature Studio. So, it makes sense. I've never seen it before. A bear in the big wall! Branching out. These are all, like, amazing. This is why I love the Jim Henson Company, because, like, the Jim Henson Creature Shop is still doing crazy shit today. They did, like, the Freddy fucking Fazbear movie, Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Dark Crystal is amazing. I haven't seen the TMNT movie, but, like, they look gross, but, like, they're still impressive. I love Labyrinth. I love Bear in the Big Blue House! And Dinosaur is pretty cool, too. I've never really watched that. It's, like, awesome and gross. Like, it's impressive, but it's gross in the same way, like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. What do you mean, not the mama? What's so wrong with the mama? Not a Muppet he is. We got a whole page on Yoda. While Yoda was performed by Frank Oz and Jim Henson consulted with Star Wars creator George Lucas on the character, the pint-sized Jedi wasn't made by Henson's Creature Shop. I didn't know that. I wonder who made it? Who made Yoda? I want to read this. Okay. I'm used to it, Frank Oz told The Guardian of people doing unsolicited Yoda impersonations for him. But people don't understand. Anyone can do a voice. It's not the voice. It's the soul. I've been watching them since they were on the... Oh, never mind. That's different. I've been watching them since they were on the Ed Sullivan Show. Oh, lifetime Muppets fan Mark Hamill told the Milwaukee Journal, The Empire Strikes Back director... Oh, it's just going into it. Anyway, you have to do your Yoda impersonation from the soul, guys. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know if I want to read all this though. Wow, look at this beautiful picture. I love that Gonzo is wearing like his sneakers with this tuxedo. And I love Fozzie's little paws. Fozzie's little feet. I don't like animals' feet, though. I don't like that as much. I love Scooter, and Miss Piggy is looking gorgeous. Animals' gross little toes are out. The world is full of people who are obsessed with Muppets. The largest collection of replica Muppets belongs to superfan Andy Walmsley, who worked with Jim Henson's Creature Shop as a set designer on the 1989 British TV series The Ghost of Fafner Hall, and recreated the Muppets Theatre backstage in his UK home. That's amazing. Merchandise, and oh my god, yes, we can look at toys. Toys and Tickle Me Elmo. I want to see more. Wow! Piggy in Pink, a 19-inch Miss Piggy plush toy doll that comes with all of her accessories, from her faux fur stole to her long gloves. Not to mention a ton of attitude. $30! That's a really good price. Yay, yay, toys. I love toys. Here, let's look closer. We have a Kermit watch. He's looking so cute. Kermit Crocs. These are the Electric Mayhem figurines. Oh my god, this is $250 for like all of this entire action figure set. Creepy beaker socks, Meep Meep. Legos. Look at this epic meme shirt. It says, Mana Mana, this song is now stuck in your head. Top text, bottom text. What's $30 then to now? Well, this magazine came out like last year, so it's probably the same price. Pop figures. Do. Gaming! Where's Muppet Party Cruise? There it is! Sorry, I yelled about it. When you play the Muppet Party Cruise. I think we should listen to it again. We're doing this again. You know we are. And we're gonna listen to the Muppet Monster Adventure song after this. Up on the display, I got a hypnotist. That's two.
One more party favor will put
Me into the lead. Puff played this. Do you see this game at the top left? This is a game called Muppet Movie Adventure, and it is a PlayStation P, a PSP exclusive game.
the games you choose.
A PSP exclusive game, and it's kind of horrible. Or is it a Vita?
When you play
It's either a PSP exclusive or a PS Vita exclusive. I don't know.
games you choose,
But
play the Muppets.
it's like kind of horrible. It's on the bottom right.
Tall, blasting at the molecules,
What?
dropping all the
It says
gumballs.
it?
I think I'm in trouble cause the score's looking grim. I better
Oh,
find a yellow
over
door
here.
and get a really good spin. Look, my flippers are stiff. Look at the
Put this
swell
bit on my
lip.
lip.
Look,
I don't need all this pressure on my vacation trip.
But there's only one winner, just one way to succeed. So
PS Vita. Okay, a PS Vita exclusive. That's crazy.
doors red and
The other is blue.
play the Muppets party.
Game Rant described the game as clunky, but added that the cutscenes and comedy are a must for longtime Muppet fans. And they got Cheryl Henson to just randomly narrate it, even though she hasn't done any other voice work before. Wait, they did a Pigs in Space Atari game. I didn't know that. Party Cruise.
All about the game.
Anyway, Puff was like, can we please do a stream of this, Jules? And I was like, maybe, because the game is just kind of bad.
Like being
And I never heard of it before. It's crazy.
the decks in ones
and twos.
on the Muppets.
Muppets Party Cruise. Do it. It'll be funny. It would be funny.
This groove
Muppets Party Cruise. I'm cracking my knuckles. Pardon me. Okay, but we do have to listen to the Muppet Monster Adventure song. I don't know which one is better. I'm like a big fan of the Muppets Party Cruise song. But is this the song? The gallery song? Yes. The gallery song. This is such a good song. I think it's sung by Robin. Everyone dance. Everybody dance! I have not played My Friendly Neighborhood.
And downright thrive.
I wanted to do it for like Halloween,
I just might
but I just haven't gotten around to it.
I will survive. Won't take a dive. I'd be there now if I was old enough to drive.
Oh.
Danger's near.
Disney.
Clear I will steer. For it's been said ghouls
We have
can
the A to
smell
Z.
fear.
I'll do it after.
We're on our rounds, cruising the grounds. A ghoul has chores, you know he can't just sit around. Deep in the wood, up to no good. We won't reform, although we know we should.
Disney sure are acting like Muppets. I should finish Muppet Monster Adventure. I played it, I did one stream of it, like, not this Halloween, but last Halloween, like 2022 Halloween. I did one stream of Muppet Monster Adventure, and honestly, I kind of want to just play through the whole game, but I don't know.
Soon arrive.
We'll have to see.
I've hopped through dark and swamps like this since I was 5. My goal's in sight, to last the night. I'm small and green, but right makes
Might.
We may be ghouls, but
I feel like there's a part of this song that I really love.
we're right class and we've memorized
I don't remember though.
each badge of merit.
I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing. It's 5 minutes long. Alright, we have to get through this. I want to do this part because it is the A to Z. A to Z for all of them. Not all of them. I don't know why Disney, it's like, know your Muppets. D is for Disney. I mean, it's true. They do own it. A for Animal, the Wild Drummer for the Muppet Show. Yes, yes, yes. B for Beaker. C for Camilla the Chicken. D for Disney. E for Emmett Otter's Jug Band. I still have not watched Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas all the way through. Franklin Roosevelt, I like this little guy. I'll read about him because I don't really know who it is. A whimsical reversal of the president's name. Roosevelt debuted on Sesame Street in the first season in 1970. A cool, precocious, and very smart elementary school student who teaches as much as the teachers. The show's first black puppet was created and voiced by Matt Robinson, who played Gordon on the early seasons. Roosevelt released his own album in 1971, the year of Roosevelt Franklin, and despite his popularity, he was dropped from the show in 1975 amid criticism that the character perpetuated a negative stereotype and set a bad example with his disruptive behavior in class. He returned for a cameo on Sesame Street's 50th anniversary. See, I always really liked Roosevelt Franklin, and I think he's so cute. He has a little striped shirt on. So cute. G for Glowworm, Slimy the Worm's girlfriend. Their meet cute was in the garden in Sesame Street. It's a volunteer firefighter? Oh my god. So if you don't know, Slimy the Worm is an Olympian. Slimy the Worm is an astronaut. Slimy does big things. And his girlfriend is a firefighter. They're a fucking power couple. They're a goddamn power couple. Hey, Harry Monster. Harry Monster, you're okay. I for the Invisible Man, a Muppet that appears only as a hat because he's, well, invisible. Who's Cammy? Is she a mother? Why did I look at her and I'm like, is she a mother? Is she a mother? I don't know who she is. Is she, who are you? How old is she? She's beautiful. No, not Ellen DeGeneres. Julia has autism. I love her. Cammy is a monster on the South African version of Sesame Street called... I'm sorry, I need to get it closer because I can't read it. Takalani Sesame is what this is called. Takalani Sesame. Cammy made headlines in 2002 when producers introduced her as the first HIV-positive Muppet. Oh my gosh! Her name comes from the word Kamagelo, which means acceptance in the Zulu, Setswana, and Sesotho languages. I did not know this. I'm learning.
Do 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 do.
N for nephew of Kermit. They did not know what to do for N. His name is Robin. My streams are lovely. Thank you, Hen. I hope you have a nice time painting. M for Mia. I want to read this. Debuted on Sesame Street in 2021 with her parents, Dave and Frank, who she calls Poppy and Daddy. Oh, they were gay! She has 2 gay daddies! I don't know why her actress looks so familiar to me. Othmar the Grouch. The space alien version of Oscar the Grouch descended to Earth in a spaceship made of a trash can in 1981. Pepe, do you see that they have Avenue Q here? We'll get to him. Pepe's full name is Pepino Rodrigo Serrano Gonzalez. I did not know this. I didn't know that Pepe had a full name. Avenue Q, the 2004 Tony-winning puppet musical, is a grown-up parody of Sesame Street with Muppet-type characters and songs about racism, homosexuality, and pornography. The internet is for porn. If you were gay, that'd be okay. I watched so many AMVs or no animatics, like fan animatics of If You Were Gay back in the day. Homestuck If You Were Gay animatic. Horrible but awesome. That's how I learned about Avenue Q, I think. An animation of you singing Avenue Q, but which one? But what song? Rosita. I love Rosita. Rosita la monstrua de las cuevas. I did not pronounce that correctly. I'm sorry. But it translates to Rosita, the monster of the caves. Dr. Teeth. I love you, Dr. Teeth. Swedish chef. There he is. Schadenfreude. I love Schadenfreude. Making people something. I don't know the words. I haven't listened to Schadenfreude in like a really long time, but I used to listen to Avenue Q a lot. I love Uncle Deadly. For the longest time, I thought that Uncle Deadly was like a newer Muppet, but he's been around for a really long time. Oh, he had a 20-year absence. What? Okay, here, I'm going to read all this. Uncle Deadly, the blue reptilian creature, was known as the Phantom of the Muppet Show and featured alongside guest stars including Vincent Price and Ethel Merman, and in the Muppet melodrama sketches with Miss Piggy. He also appeared in the Muppet Movie and The Muppets Take Manhattan, returning after a 20-year absence for 2011's The Muppet Movie and the subsequent ABC series and Muppets Now. I love Uncle Deadly. I especially love Uncle Deadly. I think he's so good in the 2011 Muppets movie and the 2015 ABC show, which was canceled after one season. But he was so funny. I love how gay he is. He's so gay. He's such like a queer elder, Uncle Deadly. And he was in the Vincent Price and Ethel Merman episodes of The Muppet Show. So queer. He is queer. Xiao Mei Zi. Oh, she's like a little Lady Elmo. A Chinese co-production of Sesame Street, Xiao Mei Zi, the name means Little Plum, made her debut in 1998 and resembles Elmo apart from her bright yellow nose and multicolored hair. She's friends with Hoo Hoo Shoo of Blue Furry Pig. I know him. I saw a show that had Hoo Hoo Shoo and Elmo and Big Bird in an it was at a planetarium show. It was awesome. I didn't know about Hoo Hoo Shoo before that. Yorick. There's Yorick the Walkers. Oh, beautiful. New Zealand. Okay. All right. Look at this. This beautiful artwork. This is the last page, by the way. Ever since Tickle Me Elmo Mania in 1996, the little red fella has gained prominence on screen as well, including the Elmo Palooza special in 1998. Yeah, baby! I love Elmo Palooza. Do you have to go? Goodbye, Shredder. Experts say younger kids are drawn to Elmo's childlike language, curiosity, and innocence, and his interactive segments involving songs and games, making learning fun. Oh, he did it. I didn't read all of it, but I sure did fucking read a lot of it. Anything I didn't read on stream, I'm gonna have to, like, read it on my own time, bring it to the toilet with me while I'm taking a big dookie or something. I don't fucking know. I gotta read the rest of this, though. Now, I think that's it for me. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. But I had so much fun, and, well, I hope you did too. That was fun. Oh, thank you all for those who stuck around to check it out with me. I appreciate it. I gotta put this away. Budo. Hi, Budo. Yeah, time for bed. I should put this on my desk again. I'm sleepy. Budo. The Budo is aggressive. Yeah, I'm tired now. Thanks for being here with me. And, yeah. I guess we'll go outside now, right? Oh, hi, Budo. Hope you have a nice sleep. I have to eat dinner. And hopefully I'll have a nice night. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go outside. You guys can come with me if you want. If you so choose. I guess you can come outside with me. Budo. Budo's so silly. Oh my gosh. I hope you learned something about the Muppets today. I think I learned something about the Muppets. Yet, if you wanted me to name what I learned about the Muppets, I would not be able to tell you right now. But I definitely learned something about the Muppets today, I promise. I promise I learned something about the Muppets. Hi, Budo. Mwah. Budo's on my shoulder. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Many people are live. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so many people are live. Noka. Noka is live. Oh, I have to raid Noka. I can't not raid Noka. If you don't know Noka, Noka is a snail like no other. And she's doing art right now. Oh my gosh. She's doing art and she has such a beautiful little setup and I love Noka. So we're gonna raid Noka. I don't know what to make the raid message, but if I can't think of anything, then I'm just gonna make it Noka, I love you. You have very few raid messages. Long-suffering uniproud roommate. Is she a mother? I like, is she a mother? Is she a mother? Is she a mother? Let me find a good emote to go with. Is she a mother? Is she... I could do smug. I could do sweat. Okay, this is the one. I have to do research on that Muppet. I want to learn more about her. Is she a mother? Copy if you're fun. Copy and paste for a raid message if you want to have fun. And please make sure to go say hi to Noka. She's so wonderful. You all need to go follow her, like, immediately. Immediately! Please follow her when we get to her place if you're not following her already. Okay? Make sure to go check her out. She's very cute and amazing. Is she a mother, though? No. Noka's like a mother to me, though. Okay, bye, everybody. Bye.